What is up, big man?
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the best podcast in Australia, maybe the whole world.
It's definitely the world. Oh shit, man! Ads, you know what I mean?
How are you, KP?
I'm good, man. Who's in the chat? Toby says hi. Damn says hi. We'll get up a damn, good old damn, just to start the show off.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the HFD podcast.
Dale says this is wild.
It is wild. Where all your wildest dreams come true.
It's wicked.
It's good to be back, man. Good to be back after a monumentous show we had last week, the monetization party. How was the aftermath, man?
It was good, bro.
Did you recover all right?
Not really.
Be the hangover after?
I had a hangover that I saw Jimmy T.
I think he had a hangover. I reckon he would have had his own hangover because he hasn't been here for a while. So
absolute hangover.
It's like, when you haven't drank for a while.
It's like, yeah.
It's like that. He hasn't had HFD in his life for a while, so.
Dan just put a super chat in $2.99 and he goes, "I'm slowly paying KP his $100."
You know what? That is the way to do it, eh? That is the way to do it. Well done.
Dale says another super chat, $2. He says this podcast is wild.
It is wild. It's the wildest
Dale,
podcast.
You're a legend, man.
Thank you, Dale.
So we've got a notification. First super chat from Dale. So thank you so much, Dale.
Thank you, Dale.
Absolute
Thank you so much,
bro.
champion. And guys, if you guys want to put a super chat in, go right ahead.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
I can't even see them, but
yeah, they're there. They're coming. They're popping up. Dr. Laz I don't know if he put a sticker or a chat, but he's put something. So we've got to bring up the Dr. Laz, don't we? This is
Dr. Laz.
Now that we have
so much.
Now that we have a video for him, we've got to go like this. Just
by Grabthar's hammer.
It's like one of the best scenes in the whole movie.
What a savings.
What's going on? Obama Split says, "What's good? How you going, Obama?" That's one of the guys that started following me from day Z.
Obama.
He's the champion.
What a savings.
Bye. You know what I love? Because he's like so reluctant. He's like, "By Grabthar's hammer," and he's like,
he just doesn't want to do it.
What a savings.
That's it.
Galaxy Quest is wild, man. We're gonna do a watch along and a script read because our great friend Rob, as you guys know as Dr. Laz, has given us the script because he's really into movies and production and stuff like that. So we're going to actually do, because we've done some horror ones, we're going to do a bit of a funny, light-hearted one, which is going to be a Galaxy Quest watch-along with a bit of a script read. I'm going to try and get John, my brother George, he'll insist to come. Rob, me and Chris, somehow we'll get us here and do it, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the all-time favourite movies, for sure.
I might watch it after this, Dale says. Damn says, I've never seen Galaxy Quest.
Oh, my God. What is wrong with you, Dale? Dale, you got to get on it, man.
No, Damn said
Oh, Damn hasn't watched it.
And Amanda says neither.
It's one of the best movies ever written.
What's going on? We're going to try and get the chat back here, don't we?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Yeah, we'll try. How do we do it again?
I don't know. Because normally we have like a TV in front of us and we can see the chat. We've got it there, but we can't see the chat.
The chat is not coming up. Here we go. Well, we'll give it one of those. There we go.
Guys, also, before we keep going, make sure you like the video. It's so important we get at least, if there's like 12 people in here, if there's 15 people, whatever, 11 people, as I can see, don't forget to like, guys. It's so important for us.
Exactly. JJ says, I just put my tips in for the EPL. So, guys, please, it's in the description and we've pinned the comment. Join the EPL HFD EPL Tipping Comp. Whoever wins that, there's no money this time like the footy one. It's just a giveaway. It's going to be a HFD hoodie.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the giveaway. Oh my God, we got to do a Guy because Guy just rocked up. You ready?
Guy.
What's my last name?
Hi. You have a last name.
Yeah,
Do I?
He'll do a lot better than he does in the footy, that's for sure.
Good luck, man.
Nah, good luck. So everyone join it. Yeah. I haven't watched it either, GT says.
Oh my God. One of the best movies ever.
It is, man.
If it's anything like weird Chris
Nah, dude, it is so funny, man. My tips are in. Damn, we'll finish second to Dr. Laz. There's already some banter for the EPL tipping comp.
I don't think Amanda would. She would. I don't think.
Dude,
maybe...
I don't think you can't not like it. It's just funny. It's lighthearted.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Yeah, she might like it, but
Tim Allen.
It's a bit silly. It's silly, but it's
Dude,
great.
Tim Allen Alan Rickman, and what's the Italian guy's name? Rob always reminds me of them. Three in that movie are amazing.
Yeah,
They're
it was
so
great.
good, man.
I don't think he got enough kudos.
No way, bro.
Didn't get enough
No way.
recognition in the box office, and it's one of the best movies ever.
Dr. Laz says if Chris wins the tipping comp, I'll retire. You got to get on my EPL knowledge, Rob. Dan says, and Enrico, that's right, Enrico Calantoni.
Yeah,
I
look,
like silly. Then GT, you will love it.
I'm the dark horse, man, because I don't know much about soccer. So
John says I'm still at work. Listen, I want everyone to join it because that's the thing about it is like I joined the footy one, and you know you and John are these experts, and look,
yeah, I know.
so you might do the same with the soccer one. That's what I'm saying. You might,
yeah, that's right.
you know. Just
Well, I'm not an
be good.
expert, but you know,
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah. I
who's Guy? Damn says
who's guy?
you work it out. Who do we always call Guy?
Well, show him the video. Like
I showed him the
it's
first
this
one.
video here.
I'll show you the other one.
So the guy that says the air.
Don't open that!
Not that guy.
It's an alien
Guy
planet!
is
there
this
air?
guy here.
You don't know!
And you know that's very much John. So put two and two together. Yeah, JG question mark.
No,
There
you
go.
know where it's really good with John, like when he's like the green thing is coming next to the red thingy.
Red thingy. The green thing is going next to the red thingy. That's like John trying to learn OBS.
It is.
Oh shit. John says Crom. But aside from that, guys, listen, it's in the description. It's also pinned. Please join that comp, and yeah,
Join it, guys.
free
Join it.
HFD hoodie for the winner, no matter who it is. I don't care where you are. Like Obama, people are from where we will get it sent to you wherever you are. So
You can be in the furthest corners of the earth, and
you can be in the depths of the Himalayas,
we'll still get
and
it
it will
out
still
to you.
get to you because we're HFD.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So
No distance is too far for us.
So Dr. Laz already right about the... Yeah, listen, Doctor, you remember how we did our tips last night? We did our predictions?
Huh?
Remember we did our predictions last night?
Yeah.
Rob has already got a prediction right.
Oh,
Rob said first manager to be sacked will be the Wolves manager, and he got let go today before the season even started.
Why was that?
I think it was more like mutual. They tried to say he walked, but because they haven't signed anyone. They've lost players, and Rob predicted him. Rob has already got a tip right.
No, this is not great for my tips.
Well, that's not getting scorelines or anything, but he did predict the first. I said David Moyes. He said Julien Lopetegui, his name is, and Rob got it.
Hey, I love cake.
Hey, temp.
On tap.
On temp.
On. Well, he has to be temp, doesn't
No,
he?
he's temp. He's
Yeah,
just
he
gonna be,
is.
because he's just gonna sit there like this.
And it
It's
exploded.
wild. Obama wearing a HFD hoodie. That'd be wild. See, hey, temp, if you're there, join that tipping cop temp, and temp might win it, and he might win a HFD hoodie. He's in Ireland, I think. He might win
Hey,
it.
look, I love him. I love to see people in Ireland wearing a HFD
Yeah,
hoodie.
man, imagine that. So
That
please,
would be wild.
temp, it's in the description, and we've linked it in the chat. Join that tipping comp, and the prize is a HFD hoodie. I'll try, he says. Yeah, I'll love it if he wins.
And you know what's good about, like, you can customize your gear on there too. Like, say you want to get a little name on there or something.
Yeah,
to
you can do what you
customize
like.
it.
Yeah.
Like, see, on this one, I've got Chris C on here. So if you jump on there, you can customize it as well.
I'm wearing my HFD merch in my mind. Does that count? Well, if
Well,
you
he
join-
does. He does. He's
Yeah,
bought.
but Dale, you can have another hoodie if you just win the EPL tipping comp.
I think Dale never was really into sports.
Yeah.
And then him doing the footy comp, and then he's going into sports more now.
All right, just join it, man.
But
You have a
I don't
laugh.
know if he'll join that one.
Why not, man? Dale, just do it, man.
Hey, look,
It's free.
you don't have to pay anything. There's no.
free.
It's just whoever wins gets a
It's
shirt.
free.
So.
And Dr. Lass says, no, Dale, show me the money. All right, man. So we've talked about that. We've got everyone in the chat. Please, before we get into it, guys, if you're new to the channel, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And big man. So tonight, Chris rang me and goes, what do you want to talk about on the podcast this week? And I reckon I didn't miss a beat. I reckon I said in about a second, I was like, if you could choose a superpower, what would it be? And Chris goes, I fucking love that. I love it.
Well, I've been coming off a few depressing weeks, so I didn't have any brain power to come up with anything of value. So I thought I'll ask KP because normally he might have some good ideas up his sleeve. And
Well, normally when I don't have them, I'm like, poking Jess. I'm like, Jess,
Yeah. That's what I do with Amanda.
give me an idea.
So he came up with this awesome idea, and here we are about to talk about what would you choose if you had a superpower?
Yeah, if you could pick one superpower, we didn't put it in the heading because it was big, but if you could pick one superpower, so it is interactive to the chat, what would it be and why? See, Dan says I'd choose mind reading. He said, so that's not Professor X. Like, you know the reason I wouldn't want Professor X is it is the best ability, right? But I don't know if I'd be able to cope with it if I read someone's mind. That say I read my dad's mind and he was Ted Bundy or something, I don't know how I'd be able to cope with it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Imagine you read my mind now and I was like doing Jeffrey Dahmer shit. Like it would. How could you cope with all that?
Have you seen that movie with Mel Gibson, What Women Want?
Yes.
He can read, he can hear.
But it starts fucking him up at the end.
It does.
Do you know what I mean?
Because sometimes you don't want to know everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not good to know everything.
I agree. Dale joined the EPL. What a legend.
Oh my God, Dale, what are you doing?
I said to Chris said about flying, and everyone says about invisibility and things like that. But
Invisibility would be cool.
You know what I said? I said to Chris, listen, I collect comics. I'm really into comics and that. And I said, to heal people. I like that one.
Healing people.
That's really good.
That is a good
you know
one.
what? If I had Professor X's, Jess said it to me. If you had Professor X, because Professor X, technically, by the click of the fingers, he can turn everyone in the world into a vegetable. Right? That's his power. It's so strong.
Yeah.
So Jess said, well, what if you got his power and you just make everyone like no evil in the world? No rapists, no pedophiles.
That'd be nice.
So that's another reason that power would be good. But you know what power I'd have, I said to Jess? Because everyone says flying. You know what it would be? Does everyone know who the Flash is?
He's the fastest man
So
alive.
what the Flash has, his superpower is actually he's got the speed force. So he can actually do anything. He can run over water from here to New York in like a split second. Do you know what I mean? And be there. So you don't need to fly. He can like do his arms like that so he can fly anyway. So he can do all that. He can punch you so quick that it's like super strength. He can move his body so quick like he can go through walls and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd choose the speed force. Because you can do anything. You can do anything.
I'd still
Like someone can shoot at you and you can just go like this and grab the bullet.
Yeah, but can he stop speed as well?
He can do anything.
Can he make it go slow?
He can do whatever, because everything's slow to him. It's like just, he can do what he wants.
Yeah, but like if you're going too fast, won't you miss everything?
Nah, but it's just to him, everything seems like it's going ultra slow.
Oh, right. So you won't miss anything.
Yeah, because like I said, if someone shoots a bullet at him, this is like him. He can like move out the way and grab it.
Yeah, because he's going so fast.
Because he's going and just put it down.
He can
have a coffee in between you shooting and then punching you. Like
I just like the idea of like flying around, floating around, just like
I know. Flying's cool too.
You know, just
Flying's
chilling out.
cool.
You know, flying with some birds or a few planes.
What merch do you have sale? Oh, Dale, he's asking Dale. Dale, if you tip late, you will see where the majority have gone and betting. You'll be more objective than most of us. Dr. Laz giving you some tips, saying do your tips late because then you'll see what everyone else has done.
Dale's wild.
Nah, I've just gone and picked based off what I think with my massive amount of knowledge with the EPL. Love this one, Rob. Amanda says. Dale says, oh, do I join the comp? I made a tip account, or at least I think so. Yeah, if you've made a tip account, click that link, Temp, and you'll be able to join that comp. You'll see it's a HFD Tipping Comp, and I'll get a notification if you join anyway.
Yeah, join up, guys.
And Dale says he's got the sweater. Is that like this, Dale? You got like this one. This is like the sweatshirt.
Yeah, I think he's got one of them, but he's got That's Wild.
That's killer. That's a good one.
That's Wild with the HFD. Yeah, that one. The one with the HFD logo on the front.
I like what he said on top. Surely Burnley will beat Man City. Hey, John tipped a draw, I think. We were tipping it, and I said, you know what? That could be the one. It's the first game. It's a newly promoted team. It's either going to be Man City like smash them, or it's going to be something like something weird that you know the last time they got promoted in like 2010, they beat Man United, who were champions.
What's the percentage? Like, do draws happen a lot? Like, give me
there is a bit of draws, yeah. There is
I
quite a
reckon
few
I pick
draws.
3 draws.
That's okay. That's fine. I reckon I reckon there will be 3 draws in week 1.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
We'll look at some of the games. Chelsea, Liverpool. Who knows? There's 2 big teams. That's the one Chris is saying about that for Christmas. Dale, stranger things have happened. Last time out, Man City beat Burnley 6-0, but who knows? Yeah, you just don't know, man. But
Anyway,
Anyway, away from that, what about you? I said the Speed Force.
Look, as I said, flying or
Flying
flying
would
would
be
be because I've had dreams flying,
Yeah, me too.
but I'm talking like flying like with like I'd love to have like Goku superpowers, like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, but he's got more than one, doesn't he?
Well,
You
he's
got
got
to
a
pick
lot.
one. That's like Superman. You can't say Superman because Superman has super
Alright.
speed, super strength, flight,
I'll say one
Yeah.
instant transmission,
instant transmission.
where you can go anywhere in the world just like this.
Well, but that's what I mean. The Flash can do that because he's so quick.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
can go from here to New York in a split
Yeah,
second.
but Goku could go from like planets to
Yeah, I
planets.
know, but so can Flash. Ultimately, they reckon he's so.
Yeah.
But
Well, I guess that is sort of an instant transmission. isn't
yeah,
it?
that's why I said I'd take his power
But-
because he can do anything.
Yeah.
Even though he's not my favorite superhero.
Well, he's not the strongest though.
Who?
Flash.
No, but what it is they reckon, say, like Bruce Lee, right? He punches in real life, right?
Yeah.
They reckon because he's like the speed of, if he punches you, it's like Superman punching you because it's so quick.
Yeah.
So it's like having super strength anyway.
True.
So,
But I think
and he's
Superman.
got his healing is rapid. Like if he breaks a leg, it heals like,
Yeah, but Superman's probably the strongest.
Superman is the strongest because he's got strength,
Why?
super strength.
Would he be stronger than Goku?
Well, they've done that. There's a channel called Death Battle.
Yeah.
And they copped that they did a death battle, Superman versus Goku, and Superman. They do study. It's huge. Got millions of subs. Superman won,
Right.
and then there was all this kerfuffle about it. They did it again with all this new knowledge, and Superman won again.
All right.
So,
but it depends
but Goku, they reckon, is like next strongest.
Yeah, but it depends what planet
Well,
he's
they did it.
where he
Yeah,
is.
no, but that's what
Doesn't
they
be
did.
planet Earth.
It's not. It's wherever there's a yellow sun, and they did it about his transmission and stuff. You got to watch it.
But isn't it about the gravity?
No, it's the yellow sun. Superman gets his strength from a sun,
From the
yellow.
sun.
But in Krypton, there's red suns that make them normal.
Ah, right. Okay.
But they don't exist
right.
anymore. There's none of them around.
No.
So wherever he is now, there's a yellow sun. So he's
He's invincible.
all the time.
Basically.
Pretty much.
I like. You know what I loved? The fight with him and Batman,
Oh, that was the best.
wasn't it? Oh,
Alright.
so good. How about Batman? Anyone like Batman out there?
Have never had dreams. Batman is my favorite superhero. He's the best. I've said this
but
on a
there's
short.
there's no
He
superpowers.
doesn't have
but-
power, so I can't. But he has one power, they say. In the DC universe, they say Batman is the smartest person in the DC universe. So they say he's got super intellect.
Super intellect.
But it's not really a power. So, all right.
well,
Ty
not
says,
supernatural.
Ty
no.
says, Homelander, Ty, how you doing? I've never had dreams of flying, only dreams of falling. Damn, says Big Man. Dr. Laz says, teleporting, I think Chris means. In my dreams, I hear above the ground regularly. Oh, I hover above the ground.
Oh, the moment.
The
Welcome.
power to stop time, Ty says. That's like the Flash. He's got the Speed Force. He can like...
Would the DeLorean be a superpower?
Oh, my God. The DeLorean.
Would you rather the DeLorean than any superpower?
Maybe not, because the difficulty he had getting back sometimes was terrible. But I'd love it.
the
So-
flux capacitors fluxing.
So you secretly want to be a drone, Rob? I think that has a meaning, Dr. Laz. You are optimistic. There you go. Ty, what would you do during that stoppage time? You don't want to know, Ty says. Falling is trauma. Batman is wild, Dale says. Technology is superpower, isn't it? Maybe, either moment. Ty, yeah, I get it. Listen, I've said it, like I said, I collect comics and that. Batman, to me, is the best superhero. Because he's that crazy to do things with no superpowers. And the thing is, there's all these people with powers that fear him. And he's just a man. That's why I love him. My two favorite, probably one of my other favorite superheroes is actually an anti-hero, and he's a human too, is the Punisher.
He's cool.
I love the ones that are like that because they're more
Yeah,
real.
They are. They are.
And then I think the top five are Batman, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Superman, and Punisher. They're mine. I love them.
Wolverine's cool, man.
Wolverine is one of the best. He's
Those
arguably,
claws.
I love him as much as Batman. He's the best. Because he's like an anti-hero
Well,
too.
he's a healer.
He's got healing factor. See, that's a good one.
He does.
Wolverine is like Batman, or like Punisher. He'll kill people. He doesn't. That's why I like him.
Zakal's the wildest.
Zakar, welcome. I gotta read. These are going so fast. So sorry if I miss them, guys. He's basically the less cool, worse equipped Iron Man. Nah, Batman's way better than Iron Man.
I think Iron Man's my least favorite.
Iron Man is lame. You know Iron Man. Can I tell you the story about Iron Man? This is coming from a comic site. You know Iron Man was considered a B grade comic character, right? That's why they used him for the movies, because they didn't want to use an A grader. right? They wanted to try, and he only got popularity since the movies. He's always considered a B grader
Yeah, I never really.
because he was a B grader.
I like the movies. Like
Yeah, but that's
the
what I mean.
first one was good, but
That's what I mean. Zakal was the wildest. I have a question. It tells me favorite sports, but can I select anything I want? I just want. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, man. You're talking about the tipping comp.
you can do whatever you want, mate.
Select whatever you want.
Aquaman's good.
Aquaman is super lame. He swims past his own poop. Do you know what's good about Aquaman? He's got.
I like Aquaman.
I like him too. I said this to Chris. He's got 2 powers. One is being able to breathe underwater and be like a fish.
Yeah, yeah.
But the other one is he can communicate to any aqua animal, any underwater animal, but he can control them. So he can tell a shark to go eat you. He can do whatever he wants. That's why that's a cool power.
Do you believe there's people that believe that
There's Atlantis.
well there is Atlantis, but like there's civilizations under there that we don't know about because it's like it's so unknown the sea, like mer people and stuff.
Listen, I've watched documentaries about it. There's so much shit going on down there that we don't know about.
No.
But a civilization, I don't know, because it depends. It depends if they're aliens or not, because
Well, they wouldn't be human like us.
they wouldn't be human, so maybe they don't need the sun.
Maybe they're not
They don't
aliens.
need the sun to live. They might be aqua, whatever.
But maybe
you call
they've
it.
got maybe their technology's so
Well, that's what I'm saying.
vast that
Maybe
and we can't go down to those depths. I guess. I
Aquaman
don't
is
know.
also a saint. He had to put up with Amber Heard.
That's true.
Yeah. So listen.
Well, Aquaman's cool though.
Yeah, Aquaman.
I do like Aquaman.
Aquaman's cool.
The X-Men are cool though.
The X-Men are cool. They're
Who's your
mutants.
favorite X-Men?
Wolverine,
Second favorite?
Professor X.
Professor X is cool. I like Magneto.
Magneto is cool, but Magneto, he's a villain of them usually.
Oh, I understand
But he
that.
becomes in the comics, when Professor X dies, he takes over the X-Men.
Well, he was one of those villains.
He's an
that-
anti-hero.
He's an anti.
He's
Yeah,
an
because he
anti-hero.
was like trying to help the mutants.
Magneto's cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was all
Magneto's
about the mutants.
Yeah.
He wasn't, he was trying to save his kind.
Hulk is a decent superhero. I enjoyed his stint at Porto as well.
I love Beast.
Beast's cool. Beast is a villain now in the comics.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like gone mad.
Yeah, Beast was wild.
But he's lost the
'Cause
plot.
he was the scientist.
But he's like gone like Magneto vibes. He like wants to kill everyone
and
in the comics anyway.
and Grey, what's her name? Grey? Was it Grey?
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey.
She's got the same powers as Professor X.
Yeah,
But just
she,
not as strong.
No, she's stronger.
When she's Phoenix.
Phoenix.
But when she's normal, when she's got Phoenix power, she's one of the strongest.
She's probably the strongest ever.
Close, but she's up there. But
How about Apocalypse?
Apocalypse is like an evolved mutant. He's strong,
Very strong.
but he's not as strong as Thanos or Darkseid. Darkseid is like the strongest villain in DC. He's in the Superman universe.
Why isn't Apocalypse more than Thanos?
He's just not as strong.
Apocalypse is Marvel though.
Yeah, he's Marvel, but Thanos is Marvel. He's stronger. In the comics, Thanos stronger.
Okay, but do they cross?
Yeah,
Paths.
they've met each other because they're in the same universe.
Yeah. I like how the universe is entwined.
Yeah. The moment you said about Hulk. Yep, he didn't produce 160 kilometers per hour shot.
Do you think
My go-to power is to summon ghost trains.
Ghost Train?
Guys,
about
go-to
the
power
Ghost Rider?
goes. He's strong.
You know
Guys' power is to get a last name.
Okay. You know what's cool?
Wait. I love Guy. Guy made a comment.
What's my last name?
What?
Guy. You have a
Don't name his
last
last
name. Do I? Do I?
What's wrong with summoning ghost trains, huh? John loves it.
He loves it. Guy loves it.
That's
No,
wild.
like I love the character Spawn, and I think his
wild.
powers are really cool.
Spawn is really strong, man, because he's pretty much unkillable.
So
because
his
he's
powers
dead.
would be cool.
Oh yeah, well he's meant to lead Hell's army.
Yeah, no, but he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. Al Simmons goes rogue and like.
How good was that movie, man?
It was good, but George used to collect the comics.
Yeah,
and
the
the
comics
comics
were
were wild, man.
They could make that movie killer,
Oh, if they did it now,
couldn't they?
it would be awesome.
Yeah, but they would probably stuff it
Why?
because you know
Get a
what
good
Hollywood's
actor.
like.
Nah, do it good. Don't do it good. It's got to be dark. Has to be R-rated because he like fucks people up.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like it's got to be like he's got to behead people and shit. Like
And
he's-
that clown that was an awesome actor. Like that villain was wild.
Oh yeah, Violator.
Yeah,
Violator's
Violator.
wicked.
He was,
And
yeah.
John Leguizamo John Leguizamo is like this 30-kilo bloke, and he played this huge fat dude.
It just I just don't know why they haven't gone back to that franchise. It'd be popular.
Well, Image is just not as big. The comics, that's what it's called, is Image, DC, and Marvel.
Is that why?
And Image is
So is Image and Spawn?
well, what Image was made by Todd McFarlane. He used to be a Marvel writer, and he went off on his own and started Spawn.
Oh, right.
And that's why the drawing and all that is like really good.
Yeah.
And Image is Spawn's Image. Yeah, Image Comics. It's not Marvel. It's not DC.
Yeah, because if someone picks that up and does it
Well,
properly,
you know, Spawn had a crossover with Batman.
did it?
Yeah, DC, and they were at the end of the comic. Batman chucked a batarang at him, and it got stuck in his face. And then for the next 5 comics, he had a shoelace in his face, holding his face together.
Really? That's cool.
It was wild.
So, oh man, how cool would that be?
Guy's last name is Fleegman. The secret's out. Dr. Laz, don't tell everyone.
Fleegman?
What about the ability to
Okay.
possess other people?
Body hop. Yeah, that would be
Movie
interesting.
idea. Well, have you seen that movie with Denzel Washington? Has anyone seen it? I think it's called Fallen, where he's the cop and that demon body hops,
Yeah, I've seen it.
and it's trying to get him to touch him. At the first scene of the movie, listen, spoiler alert, you don't know it, but he goes to the guy on death row, and the guy puts his hand out, and Denzel doesn't shake his hand, so it doesn't get in him. But then the guy that's giving him lethal injection touches him,
and he goes
and the
to that.
demon goes in him, and it goes in him, and it got it's killer. I think it's called Fallen. Great movie, man. Denzel's champion.
He is. Wow.
Real good movie. I don't know if anyone else has seen that.
Denzel's wild. But what else? What other superheroes are there?
I would
What are
like
their
to have
powers?
all of the experience and powers as Omni-Man.
Who's Omni-Man?
Omni-Man, is he from the Watchers? Is that what they're called? The Watchmen? Is Omni-Man from the Watchmen?
Omni-Man.
Aang from Avatar's powers are wild. Control fire, water, and earth. Sounds like a
Sounds like Captain Planet.
Captain. That's what it says. Earth, wind,
All right, here's the
fire, water.
question. So what out of those powers, which one would you want?
Out of water,
Why?
because water is the most powerful element.
Can be.
It is, not can be. It's a fact. When you're young, you think fire, but water just puts it out.
Yeah, true.
Water is as
And
science
it penetrates.
as
anything.
science
Yeah.
term goes. Water is the most powerful element.
How about
I'd be Mr. Manhattan. That's the one from Watchmen. Look up Omni-Man. You got to search Omni-Man. Let me find Omni-Man.
You can do it on there because there's no
Yeah, do it in
there's
here.
no Discord.
No Discord. Let's find Omni-Man for 10.
Omni-Man. I've never heard of that one.
Where is he from, 10?
Did you ever watch a movie called Hancock?
Oh, Omni-Man. Omni-Man is the father of an invincible and a member of the alien Volumite race, working as a superhero on Earth. As a customary for... he's like an alternate Superman? Is that right?
It looks like the Soup Nazi. from here.
Superhuman strength, speed, senses, and stamina. Invulnerability, flight. He's like Superman.
Yeah.
He's like Superman. Where is he? What world is that in? Someone said Homelander before. I think Ty said Homelander. The Homelander is a character of one of the main antagonists of the comic book series, The Boys. That's on TV show, isn't it? See, like see what Temp said? Water can break diamonds. Like, water is the strongest
Yeah,
element.
yeah, it
It's the
can.
strongest. That's why I'd pick it, because it can do anything. It's just... Yeah, but The Boys is the best. Dale says, watch it.
The Boys.
It's a TV show. That's why that one,
All right.
Homelander.
We'll give it a go.
Yeah, but can Omni-Man drop kick a football? Not even football players can drop kick footballs these days.
Jeez. Nah, it's look. Do you remember watching Banana Man?
Banana Man, yes.
Do you remember Danger Mouse?
Do you know who I love, actually? Can I tell you whose powers are awesome? He's basically like the strongest person in the universe.
Who?
The Tick.
Who was the Tick?
The
again?
Tick, remember he had those weird... Guy would know him, and he had that little sidekick, Arthur, and it was like in a little white suit. And his
Okay.
battle cry was Spoon. Whenever he'd go into battle, he'd go... It was like funny, and he'd go, Spoon! But he was like invulnerable. Like invincible.
I can't
And it was just like
remember
a
the Tick.
stupid comic, but it got so popular.
Yeah. Was he on TV?
Yeah, it was cartoon.
Remember Roger Ramjet?
Oh, yeah. Roger Ramjet, he's our man,
Hero of our nation.
For his adventures just to come, so stay tuned to this station.
So come and join us, all you kids, for lots of
That was
fun and
about-
laughter.
Nah, not Port Pair players, at least. They can't drop kick a football, he reckons.
Can we
Can't
not-
wait
can
for
we-
season 3.
Let's not talk about Port Adelaide and AFL now.
Yeah, we
man.
don't need that right now.
I've
But,
already gone through.
guys, thank you so much. We've got the likes up to 16.
Let's get to 20, guys.
Let's
If
get
you
up,
haven't
guys.
liked, make sure you like.
If you're new, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Big up to everyone that's in the chat tonight. Like Temp is here. You know, he usually comes to my DayZ streams, but he's in the podcast. What a legend.
How about Monkey Magic?
Monkey Magic was wicked, man.
Do you remember like the powers he had?
It was everything.
And the cloud used to come.
that was the best.
I used to always want to have the cloud.
Someone did a fight recap on YouTube. It was Homelander versus Omni-Man. They scaled their powers. Okay. There you go. See, I don't know either of them two because they're not in the comics that I know.
No.
But Omni-Man sounds like a Superman, really.
Omni-Man.
Toby says, Monkey Magic, Monkey Magic, Monkey Magic Man.
Monkey Magic was one of my favorite.
Listen,
it's on Netflix.
Anyone that gives away they know Monkey Magic now, we know you're of the older crew. So
Yeah, you must be like our age.
or older.
Or older.
My brother Chris loved it because it was more
His age,
It
yeah.
came
was.
out more in
Yeah,
Christmas
it did.
era,
Yeah, it did. It was
Monkey
just funny,
Magic was
man.
wild,
Pigsy
man.
was like, you know.
Imagine imagine if it was about 10 years ago because I don't know if he could do it now, but they remade Monkey Magic and like Jackie Chan or Jet Li played him.
I think, didn't they do
Jet
something?
Li did it in that movie with Jackie Chan.
It was sort of that.
They did. They said they were trying to do it, but they couldn't do it because of copyright. But Jet Li was like Monkey Magic. He was like, and he
Yeah.
did it so good, man. Imagine one of them two doing it. They'd rock.
The catfish monster. I had no idea.
No
what
idea.
Monkey,
Yeah, you're
Monkey
the-
Magic was like one
you're
of
in
the
your-
best. Probably.
No, I'm only 34. So, yeah, 34, man. You know Monkey Magic.
Yeah, it was probably like fizzling out.
Yeah.
When you're
well,
a kid.
that's 4 years. He's 4 years younger than me. So,
Yeah.
but I maybe because of my brother. I had two
I used
older
to
brothers.
I used to
had two
watch it
older
after
brothers.
school.
So you're in between me and George.
Yeah.
So but Chris loved it. Maybe because I had two older brothers.
I don't know. It used to be on. It used to be on ABC.
Have you ever
It's a
seen
lot.
the Batman that laughs? Yep, it's amazing. I've read the comic too. When Joker tells him the joke at the end, no need to give the story away, but because Batman never laughs. But in that, it's like set in an alternate universe of Batman, but it's good. Listen, I always say this. We've done a short about it that got heaps of views. Comics characters are only as good as their villains, and
of
that's
course.
why Batman's the best. He's got the best villain. X-Men are good, like you said. Magneto, they got good villains, but then like Superman is hard because it's hard for him to have a villain that's good because he's so strong.
I'll tell you, who's got really shit villains. Like the worst, Spider-Man.
Some of them are good. The old
All right,
ones,
Green Goblin is good. He's
They're-
probably the best.
but they're the main ones.
But other than that,
Well, Dr. Octopus was good
Oh,
back in
yeah,
the day.
it was alright, it was
He's
alright.
just not good in the movies. Doc Ock was good. Green Goblin was good.
Green Goblin was the best.
Kraven the Hunter was okay back in the day.
Is that the one with the wings?
Nah, that's Vulture.
That's Vulture.
Vulture, he's a bit meh.
And then there's Sandman, and
He's a bit meh.
there's that lizard guy.
Lizard was good back in the day because he was
Yeah.
just people
Yeah,
who
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
this guy. Like it was weird.
Yeah.
Kurt Connors, he was like, yeah.
You know who I one Spider-Man villain I love? Venom.
Yeah, Venom's wild.
Venom's wild.
Venom's in his own right, like he's like Punisher's an anti-hero.
He
He
is.
just fucks people up. He doesn't care. Eats
does.
brains for breakfast.
But I mean, like he
I know
was a
he's
villain a
wicked.
bit.
He was a villain
Spider-Man.
at the start.
Yeah.
But then he became
Is a new Venom coming out?
apparently,
Yeah.
and it's meant to cross over with Spider-Man.
It has to.
Because at the end of the last Venom, he sees him on the screen,
Yeah.
and the symbiote goes, "Whoa!" Gets all like
Oh.
excited about seeing Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, let's go.
Yeah, oh, I love it.
How good's that movie?
I love Sandman in the movie. He was not bad in the movie, Sandman. Yeah, listen, it's hard because he's such a good hero, Spider-Man, to get good villains. That's what
I
he
didn't
is.
think he was. I don't think he had really good villains in the movies.
No, the movies they're better in the comics. They're better in the comics.
but William was it William Dafoe?
William Dafoe played Green Goblin well.
Very well. Even in the new one. That
I
he came out.
watched The Ninth Gate. It's Hess, guy says. What's The Ninth Gate?
Ninth Gate. Stargate was the best.
Stargate SG-1.
No, the first ever
Just
Stargate.
Stargate.
With Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. Yeah, the
Mate,
movie. The movie was
wild.
killer. And then SG-1 was with MacGyver, the guy. He took
MacGyver,
over.
yeah. MacGyver.
I love MacGyver, man. MacGyver's got
MacGyver's
superpowers. MacGyver could like make a bomb out of a toothpick and a piece of wire. It's wild. He's like,
MacGyver could.
just hold this while I just make this C4 bomb out of my toothpick and my shoelace. And they're like, you're going to make a C4 out of a toothpick and a shoelace? You just watch me.
MacGyver's wild.
He's the best, man.
MacGyver's wild.
Remember how popular it was too?
It was. It was really popular.
It was popular.
It was very popular, and yeah. But Stargate, Stargate was
Yeah, the
great.
first one was good. Kurt Russell, he made some movies back in the day, in the 80s, early 90s that were awesome. Big Trouble in Little China he made. That was killer. KP, I'm pretty sure you have an alternate side where you are a Punisher. When image KP in a suit, I think of John Wick. Hey, I'm a bit of a Punisher, don't I?
We should do like a podcast just wearing suits.
That's why he sees me on DayZ. He's more of a Punisher. You should see him. He kills everyone. You've seen him. You guys have seen him. He snipers people from anywhere. He's like,
He's a crazy guy.
we'll just sit here with suits like this.
It's suits. It's suit day.
Suit day. No one will know I'm wearing slippers. That's wicked.
The Punisher is great.
Punisher's wild. The Punisher series is wicked too. Oh, look, Temp said crazy.
Crazy.
I was crazy once.
I love when
I just wait for him to come and say
when
it.
he's saying that on the stream. I just crack up laughing.
The other day, he started saying it, right?
Yeah.
And then this like 12-year-old kids, and they were saying it together. And I was laughing, and this other guy was telling him to shut up, but I was cracking up. I was like, no, leave him, leave him. Leave him. It was so funny.
It's comedy gold.
Dude, it was funny, man. But you know what I'm shocked more people didn't say? One person, I think, said it. I thought heaps of people were going to say invisibility.
I did say that.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Rob said it.
Dr. Laz did.
I thought more people were going to say it.
Invisibility. That would be cool.
Could be cool.
Like, you get away with a lot.
You know those sayings? You know those sayings when you're like, if I could be a fly on that wall? How many times have people said that saying?
Well, Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, like...
Yes. Well, Ant-Man's powers, he doesn't really have powers. He's just smart. He's like Batman.
He can shrink.
Yeah, because he created Pym particles that make him shrink. It's not a power.
Oh, right.
He created this thing to be able to make him do that.
Yeah.
And practiced it and practiced it and practiced it.
Well, there you go.
So he's...
I've never watched it.
No, he's just
I've seen him in the Marvel movies.
Yeah, but he's just smart. He's like a brain.
Yeah.
He's like just...
You know that guy in the Marvel movies with the bow and arrow?
Hawkeye.
Is he got powers?
He's like Batman.
He's
No
just
power. He's just
really good.
Because he's a bit of a rip-off of a DC character called Green Arrow.
Green Arrow? Who's
He's
that?
like Batman as well, but it's just a bow and arrow. He's like,
I thought DC had Green Lantern.
they do. There's Green Lantern and Green Arrow.
Green Lantern's pretty cool.
Green Lantern's wild. Green Lantern is you got the ring and anything you imagine you can have. So he doesn't actually have a power. He's got the ring.
The ring.
Anything he imagines he can have. Anything.
And then you got Guardians of the Galaxy. I like that. Got the tree.
Oh, Groot.
Groot.
Groot's
Yeah, the tree.
wicked.
Yeah, he's cool.
Groot. I am Groot.
And then you got Batista. What's his name?
I like Drax.
Yeah, he's
Drax. I like the shrinking guys from the boys. That's wild. Ant-Man is deadly, Temp says. Oh, yeah.
Ant-Man is a bit deadly.
Chris would look fucking fire in a suit. A suit stream would be amazing, Temp says.
We should do a suit stream.
We got to do it, man. I'm Groot, Dale says.
A tux show.
Tux show?
But we have to have like a different background.
Problem is, got to wait for my dad to get back so he can do me a Windsor knot.
I thought you had the other background on.
No, I put that. Should we bring the other one up for a bit? Yeah, I'll bring it up. See if everyone likes
Do you like this background?
This one is a bit.
You might not. People might not. Okay.
What do you guys think of this one? Tell us.
We're like in the.
It's at the King Wash, man.
Oh my god, who's that in the background? Some.
It's just someone standing there. Oh, I couldn't see that on the small screen, eh?
Someone.
And your arm, if you move your arm a bit, there's a car there. Your right arm.
Can you see now?
There's a car there. I didn't even notice it until it's on the screen.
Can you guys see
Yeah,
it?
now I can see it. You like the new one? That background's wild. The King Wash? I'll keep the King Wash for a bit. Background is sick. Everyone likes it. I would stay with this one for a bit.
I mean, that could be like the King of the North Wash. It's like his.
King of the North.
Like that's his wash. That's his business. It could be that,
That
bro.
looks a bit like his merch.
That's his merch.
Oh my god.
The King's Wash.
Looks like some Silent Hill level image. It does. It looks a bit Silent Hill Resident Evil-ish, doesn't it?
It does.
It's like a bit dark.
It was funny the other day. The other night we were doing the big show. Goffy, the King of the North, was watching, saying hello to us, and he saw our background. He's like, "Shit, it looks different."
We went off the stream.
Yeah.
And he saw the green screen and everything, and he
He
laughed.
saw everything. Yeah. Hey, Fatina.
Fortini says hello, and Guy says, Fortini, how are you? What do you think of that background, guys? Most of the people like it. We've got to bring Guy up. I've got to bring up Guy
Hey,
just one more
don't
time.
open that!
Just
It's an
because
alien
he's up there.
planet! Is there air? You don't know!
You know that scene when he does it? Like, you're in tears?
You don't know.
I talk to you. Guy, how are you? Guy's
Guy.
wild. Look at him. That's good.
I have to watch it, man.
So for Tina, man, you're new. You've come in. If you could have it one superpower, what would it be? And why?
I reckon healing would be cool.
Healing would be wicked. I didn't think of that one.
Dente in Dragon Ball Z had it.
Yep.
And I mean that helps a lot.
Healing
and
would be wicked.
just the reward, like
The fact that you
feeling
can
that you
heal
can
other
help people.
Like the guy in the movie, what's his name? But he ends up getting killed in the end. Green Mile.
Yeah.
Remember he could heal everyone?
That was a fantastic movie.
That
man.
was sad.
Great.
You know when he
Sad,
dies?
yeah, I know.
When that guy, man, that guy, isn't it? I think it's the same guy that plays Guy as like the serial killer, isn't it, in that movie? Or he looks like him anyway.
Yeah, he is.
It looks. It's
And
like,
he pissed on that guy.
Yeah.
Like, dude, when he pissed on that guard, dude, I was laughing my head off.
dude.
And then they get the piss on me,
Yeah,
and they, like
yeah.
they get the big hose and
Yeah,
hose him down.
Oh, it's a good movie, man.
I'll
Green Mile's-
teleport. Teleport's cool.
Teleport. There you go. You said that one too.
Well, like what Goku does.
yeah, teleport. Well,
Instant transmission.
in the new Star Wars, Luke Skywalker does that
Yeah.
with the Jedi mind. He uses the Force to
Star Wars.
to astral plane himself.
Star
let's say.
Wars. How about the Force?
The Jedi mind trick would rock. The Force would rock.
The Force would
But is
rock.
that a power? Is that considered a superpower?
Well,
I guess it is. The Force would rock. Oh, the Force would be wicked.
What if like the Force is real and like everyone could do it, but you just have to
Well,
tap into it?
You tell me.
I'm at your command.
I'm at your... Dude, the Force would be wicked.
Force would be wild.
How good would it be?
It would be.
Teleport to Ikaria all the time.
That would be cool.
That's why I said if I was the Flash, I'd just run to wherever I want, but come back to my home. I'll just go to New York, 1 second, go to Cyprus,
Yeah.
1 second, come back.
It'd be cool.
It'd be the best.
How about a bottomless pit,
A bottomless pit.
like eating wise? So then I could do food challenges.
Just food challenges as much as you want.
Yeah.
It's like Big V,
Big V.
1 minute, Big V gone.
The super.
They if I tried to teleport to Ikaria, the Ikarians are too slack. They wouldn't get there. They'd be like teleporting. They'll go halfway.
Yeah, how about that?
Whoa. Oh, where was I going?
Where was I going? That's so true.
That's the best.
Yeah, teleporting. I reckon
Teleporting would be good.
they'll probably come up with somehow to
Imagine that.
teleport.
Imagine we could, like, obviously it's a bit different for us because we're like in Australia. Imagine we could get overseas quicker. You know, like they had the what was the plane that they were going to use, but it crashed.
They're going to use a plane that went into space.
Now what was that one they
And then
used
it
that
came down.
crashed? The one with the funny nose.
It crashed.
Yeah, what was it called when they were testing it? The
There was one that was going to go up in space
yeah, I know that one.
and then go.
The Concorde.
Yeah, it was going to go up in
No,
space
but
and
the
then go that
Concorde
way.
was the
and-
one
and
that
then-
went at supersonic speed. So but it burst in flames,
Oh.
like leaving France one day.
There's another thing they can do if they put this tubing and the tube goes really fast. It's like a train.
Yeah, but could you have that G-force? Can a human deal with that G-force? Or they have to put you to sleep?
Yeah, but when you're inside, you
Maybe.
well, when you're driving, right?
Yeah,
When you're driving a car,
yeah.
the
Yeah,
car's traveling 100 k's,
I know, but when...
but you inside are not
I
traveling.
know,
100
but
k's.
you know what the G-force is when you're in a Grand Prix car?
That's different.
Even a NASCAR, or even a Bathurst car.
I don't think you'd feel it.
You do. That's why they get G-force pain. And they get, like, their neck muscles are so strong in that. You know,
Yeah,
like
no,
in
but they're in a little cockpit.
No,
bro.
V8 supercars
If you're
got
in
a
a
window.
if you're in a big thing, I don't think you'd feel it.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know the science
how
behind it.
works. Yeah, I don't know.
But you know what? You know when you're going in a car,
Have you watched the Avengers movies and played the Avengers games? I've watched the movies. I haven't played the games, though, Carl.
but you know when you're in a car, right? You're doing 100 kilometers an hour, or
Would like to tell the future. Sorry, Fortini said.
I like a clairvoyant. But you know when you're in a car,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
you're
I
in a
know what
car.
you're saying. I get what you're saying. Well, in a plane, you don't feel it. Do
Real
you?
time inside the car is not like
Yeah.
you're not moving. You're moving
Yeah.
normally.
Well, in a
The
plane,
car is
in a
going
plane,
100.
you don't feel it, do you? And it's going
No.
so quick.
Exactly. It'd be like that. That's what it'd be like. Like the plane's moving at that
Yeah,
speed,
but I think
we're
that-
not.
I think that's what they were saying. The problem with the
It's a bit. I mean,
Concorde was because I think it was breaking the sound barrier, and that's why it erupted in
yeah.
flames.
Oh yeah. I'm saying.
But I don't know.
Oh, the vehicle would. Yeah. The actual vehicle would erupt.
KP, I forgot. Can I see for an underwater vault?
Can you?
I don't think so.
What do you mean C4 like pull dynamite?
Yeah, it's just talking about a game. I don't think you can.
Hmm.
Don't think you can. I think it needs to be an Arthropleura. She knows what I'm talking about. It's a game.
An Arthropleura.
An Arthropleura is like a big centipede that like breaks shit. It's like from the dinosaur days. Yeah, the Concorde. That's what it was called. The plane.
How about like if we go dark and go vampire or werewolf, like a lichen?
Remember that game, the Vampire Castlevania?
Castlevania.
Yeah, remember on the Super NES? It was like you. were
Yeah,
trying to
yeah, I
fight
remember that.
the vampire. That was the best.
Do you like? Would rather become a vampire or a werewolf?
Listen, I know I haven't seen those movies, and I know the vampire guy is considered cooler.
They are cooler, but the werewolves are pretty cool.
I'd
But it would
maybe
be
want
more.
to be a werewolf because you can go out in the day and shit.
Yeah, but it's more painful to become a werewolf.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Because of the transformation.
Yeah, correct. But then you can't go out in the day if you're a vampire,
That's what I mean.
unless you're Blade.
Unless you're like, no, what's his name? You know the villain in Blades when Stephen Dorff played him and he like puts that sunscreen on.
Yeah, but you have to walk in the shade.
What are they washing at King Wash? The King of the North's jumper.
Yeah. Well, there is new King of the North merch out, guys.
I don't have that one.
Yeah,
yet.
no, it's here. It's here. It's up.
Yeah, it's just there.
No, guys, if you go
Wash.
there, there's a little button on your screen.
Oh, you put it in the link. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's a little button on the screen. You press it, you'll see the King of the North
Yeah, that's
merchandise. Check it out.
I'd like to tell the future. What did he said?
Would you want someone to tell your future?
No.
You don't want to know? Don't you want to know that if HFD becomes a
I'd rather
multi-million dollar company,
I'd rather experience it.
but you will experience
Yeah, I know, but it just won't be the same.
because you'll know.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually like, I wouldn't want to know the future, eh?
No?
Because you're going to learn good things and you're going to learn traumatic things. And you have to live with that till it happens. And then you might,
What if you change the future because you know?
yeah, but that's what I mean. You might kill yourself trying to change something you can't.
Yeah.
You know, like Anakin knew that Padme was going to die when she had the kids.
Oh.
And that's what turned him to the dark side. Because,
But maybe he didn't believe it.
no, but Darth Sidious told him,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can help you fix that.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
come with me.
Come with me.
And he became evil to stop that.
Yeah, yeah.
So imagine
So
you
out
know,
of love, he became
imagine you
bad.
know your loved one's gonna die, and you're trying. It'll kill your brain, man.
It would. Well, it's inevitable. Everyone's going to die, but
Exactly.
you don't want to know.
Yeah, but if
when.
you're gonna lose them early, you
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know.
of course.
It's like,
Of course, man. It's terrible. But
but if you can deal with it, power to you.
future. Do you reckon time travel is possible?
I reckon maybe. Do you think maybe?
Do you reckon people are already traveling through time?
I
and we
think
don't know about it?
maybe. I think if it's ever gonna be possible, listen, and I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it's not. But if it ever is, I think you could only go back.
You can't go forward.
I don't think because it's not been set, hasn't been made. That's what I think. That's just my belief. It hasn't been created yet, so how can you go to something that's not there? But I don't know. Like, I'm no scientist.
Some people believe. I don't know how this works, but some people believe that every moment in your life is still happening right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
So, like when you were 5 years old, it's happening right now.
Probably. Yeah. See, that's why I said
We're
that
just in this
it's
time
like
now.
they say about the string theory thing. Like that belief is that we're a reflection of something that's happening a million miles away.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, maybe you could go for. Like I said, I'm no scientist, but I think I think it could be possible one day. But to go,
Well, you know,
back,
when you look
but
at
I don't know.
apparently when you look at the stars, right?
Yeah,
We're looking into the past
maybe
because is it the past?
something like that. I've heard that past. Or
Yeah,
future
yeah,
or
because
some
like
shit.
the light takes a certain
So long
amount
to
of time
come
to come here.
That's right.
So we're looking at like I don't know if it's years or I don't know how long it is, but we're actually looking into the past.
Yeah, well, because the speed of light, how far away the sun is, let's say a star, it takes time. Yeah, I know.
that's what they reckon. They reckon even the
It
sunlight,
makes sense.
the sunlight's not even. Yeah.
There is a theory that time is all set, so the future and past we are just on a timeline. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And time travel is just going across to another timeline. That's what I'm saying. If that's
Well, if the future's set, and then it means...
See, but we've talked about this before. The thing about that is, that's a theory.
Of course it's a theory.
But, you know, that's what they say. There's a theory and then there's laws. Laws mean that's science terms. When it's a law, it means it's like a fact. It's like Newton's law. But then there's Newton's theory.
Or the stuff they can't figure out.
Yeah, that's why they call it a theory of relativity. But then there's a law. And listen, if that theory is true, which it could be, then they could do that. But in my mind, I think it would be possible to go back.
Well...
But I don't know.
They say there's all different timelines.
Of course.
And parallel universes comes into it.
Like Back to the Future.
Correct. So you could we could be on this timeline here, and then Chris and KP can be on another timeline and living a totally different path.
Life. That's right.
Do you know what I mean? Where there's no HFD.
Yeah, of course.
There's no this or that. Well, who knows?
There's like DFH.
Well, Einstein came up with that theory.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
And
I think Tesla as well a little bit.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
So
I think that's the theory of relativity or something like this. That's Einstein's, but
quantum physics.
But again, that's a theory again, you know what I mean? It wasn't a law. But
there's a theory. They couldn't prove it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, well, but hey, it's good. I like it. Listen,
but the calculations all come together.
They're things that I would say are possible. You know how I always play devil's advocate? I believe that those scientific things could be possible.
It'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
To go back in time. Let me ask you this question. If you were to go back in time, where would you go? Like, if you had a time machine, if you had the DeLorean's parked outside, you go, all right, let's go somewhere. You type in the coordinates. Which date would you go back to?
There'd be some things in history that I'd want to stop.
And see.
And there'd be some things personally, like but...
Like Man United winning a total...
Yeah.
Something like that.
Do that. But I'd want to go, but then again, I don't know if I'd be born then. Like I'd want to be born. No, I'd want to go. No, I mean, if I went and changed something in the past.
No, there'd probably be like, say you couldn't alter anything, you can just go watch. That's it.
Oh, that's different then. I'd just go.
You can't alter nothing.
If you can't alter anything, because I was going to say, if you could alter things, like I'd go stop Turkey invading Cyprus. 100%. If I could alter something.
No, I'm saying you can't alter.
If you can't alter something, I'd go watch the 1999 Champions League final. Man United. 1990, the 97, Jordan's last finals as well. I'd go watch that. There'd be some like shit like that I'd go see. I'd go see like things back in the day, like,
oh yeah,
you know,
go see
Roman Empire and shit, like the Spartans.
Go see like, you know, some of the best musos.
I'd go back to the beginning.
I'll go back to like,
and just see.
I'll see Jesus.
To see. I'd go see if it happened.
Yeah, I'll go see the crucifixion and see if he rose from the dead. Because if he
rose, you went there? What if you went back and the crucifixion didn't even happen?
Well, then
you come back and tell everyone they don't believe you.
They won't believe me. But if that didn't happen and he didn't rise, then because if he did rise, then it's the most significant point in human history.
I'd go back with
no one's come
I'd go back with the phone.
Hey,
I'd go back with my phone.
Yeah.
And I'd videotape to see if we evolved or if we were just like Adam and Eve.
Oh yeah.
I'd just go see it and videotape it.
Have you seen that movie Lucy?
Yes.
That's a great movie.
Lucy, do you know what's better than Lucy, I reckon? Limitless.
Is that the one with the guy from...
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper.
It's similar sort of story, but he's taking pills to get this brain power. Yeah. She's like...
Well, she got injected. Well, not injected.
She got turned into it.
No.
But I think Limitless is better. And he like just becomes so like smart. He's like...
Do you reckon that's true? I don't think so.
Well, that we don't use that % of our brain? I don't know. Apparently they reckon we don't, but...
No, there's some people say that we do. That it's a myth, but then again, how many things are myths in the world?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean,
dude?
Going back in
smart
time,
people though, man, isn't there?
Yeah, but going back in time would answer so many questions.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I'll go back to like 9/11 to see if it was an inside job.
Yeah.
And just go scope out the place.
Just watch it. Just watch.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Because some people say, "Oh, there was no planes, this and that." You know how we've gone through the conspiracy theory.
Imagine
you could like debunk so many conspiracy
theories. You know what would be so funny? Imagine you went back, right? You know how there's all these theories. Imagine you went back, and the JFK killing like actually just happened. It was him, Lee Harvey Oswald. You went to 9/11, and it was just terrorists. And like,
well, then you would just go, okay.
No, imagine like you did it, and it just made all those conspiracies just lame. You'd be like, oh.
Yeah, but imagine it was conspiracy.
You'd be like losing your mind.
Either
that's what I'm saying. It'd be like crazy.
But then, like,
imagine you went back to 2020, right? And like, you know how there's all the theories about COVID and all that. You went back and actually it was COVID from like
Probably.
wherever it was.
Wuhan.
Where was it? Wuhan. You'd be like, fuck, man, all these.
But
things
like
that I
you know,
believe.
but then if you go into parallel universes,
Yeah, that'd be weird.
then it might change
Exactly.
to what you know, because like maybe if you go back in time,
Yeah, yeah.
you might be skipping. Maybe you're going into another parallel universe.
Exactly.
Well, if you know, I don't know how it works.
Well, you know,
man.
like when he went back in Back to the Future and he goes back to the new 1985.
Correct. That's another
And
parallel
Biff
universe.
is like a crime lord.
Yeah, because he changed something. But
Yeah, yeah.
that was one of the greatest movies ever.
All three. It's the best trilogy ever.
Even though I hated Clara.
Listen, this is coming from I'm a Star Wars fan. Like Lord of the Rings, I love all of them, but Back to the Future is a better trilogy than Star Wars.
Yeah,
It's the best trilogy ever.
I like Star Wars as well. Don't get me wrong, but
Dude,
I like.
I'm a
Back to
huge,
the Future.
You know, I'm a huge Star Wars nerd, but Back to the Future is actually because of how good all the movies are.
They're good.
It's amazing.
I reckon Back to the Future's first, Star Wars
Yeah,
second,
I agree.
Karate Kid maybe.
I think Lord of the Rings is better than Karate Kid because I didn't like number 3 that much.
All right, maybe
But
four.
that's just me.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings was better.
That's what I think personally.
I reckon Karate Kid's probably fourth or fifth. Has to be.
Karate Kid's up there.
It has to be.
Yeah.
That's
There's
trilogy.
some other new trilogies that are good, like the Unbreakables, Unbreakable, Split,
Oh
and
yeah,
Glass.
they're good. I haven't seen the last one.
Dude,
Glass.
it's amazing.
I haven't seen
Glass is the third one.
Yeah, I haven't seen that
Like,
one.
Unbreakable and Split,
I've seen Split. How good is it?
both of them are
Yeah, they're
fucking
good.
awesome.
Yeah.
And Glass is real good too.
I'm gonna watch
So
it.
that's a good trilogy. The Takens are a trilogy these days.
They're good. How
Like,
about
they're good.
Transparent?
Like, what do you mean by transparent? Like,
Like become
you
like
can see through you,
yeah,
or is that a movie?
transparent. I guess
Yeah,
I
there's
guess
some good
transparent
trilogies,
is like
man.
invisibility.
There's some good trilogies. Yeah, I think we said that. Invisibility would be wild.
Invisibility would be bloody amazing.
I'm trying to think of what other trilogies are there. Listen, and people will
Jurassic Park.
people will debate that to the end, like that. A lot of people say Lord of the Rings is better than Star Wars, but that's just me personally. But they're close. Lord of the Rings is really good.
It is good.
The first one.
Oh, some people say that's number one.
Oh yeah, fucking knows.
Because they've read the books.
Yeah,
and
that's
everything.
right. That's right.
I'm doing the time machine Lego right now. Oh, yeah, she's got the
That's
DeLorean.
wicked. The DeLorean's wicked.
The Lego
DeLorean's
one.
wicked.
Yeah, how good is it?
You sent me a message. I don't know if there's all movie fans in the chat here, and I don't know if people like Back to the Future like we do, but you sent me a message saying that you heard that they were thinking about remaking Back to the Future. And what was what was the message I sent straight back to you? I was like, if they do that, they're fucking wankers. Like,
Oh, look, they were, you know,
I was like, that'd be
No,
the
no, no.
worst decision ever. If
there was
they
a
do
fan saying that.
that. If they did it, it'd be the
They won't.
worst decision ever made.
They won't.
No one could play Marty. No one could play Doc.
Nah.
Even Biff. I don't know how you get.
If you're
Biff
gonna
again.
do it, you have to do like a whole different characters, but maybe same universe, but different characters.
The only person that could play Doc is Doc.
Couldn't bring those characters back.
Marty, you couldn't play him again. No, you're right.
Hey lads, hey legends in the chat. Just got home from work, long day at work. No worries,
What do
Jimmy.
you mean?
Your seat's nice and warm, man.
Even Biff was a legend. How could you play Biff again?
You can't. I'm saying, like you couldn't recast those characters.
But then again, they tried to do that in Star Wars, the new ones, and they got all the old characters back, and it wasn't that good.
No, it wasn't.
So just leave it. Just don't touch it. You can't get Michael J. Fox again. No one's can do him.
No.
You
Wait.
know what though? I do agree with
What?
what that guy said.
Tom Holland.
That he'd be good
Yeah.
if they did. I do agree.
If they did it.
Because he sort of looks like him, and he's funny.
At the end of the day, money talks, man.
Yeah, but
So,
I wouldn't want to.
I wouldn't want to do it, but
But I reckon he'd be the best Marty McFly.
probably would be.
But I don't know about the guy. Who did he say for Doc Brown? Remember who he said, but I didn't like it.
I can't remember Doc.
Doc would have to be him. He still looks the same. Use Christopher Lloyd.
I was just about to say Holland. Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Holland. Yeah. He'd be good. But arguably the best character is Doc anyway. Like, and trying to get him right, because Christopher Lloyd's a great actor.
100%.
Trying to get him right would be...
Hard. Yeah. Yasu Jim.
It's like trying to do... Let's say they remade Die Hard. It's just not going to happen, is it? Like, if they tried to remake the first Die Hard,
Nah.
who's going to be Bruce Willis and who's going to be Alan Rickman? Hans Gruber? No one.
No one.
No one.
Was that the best Die Hard?
Oh, yeah.
That was the best.
First one. But you know what? I think it's arguably
good.
between 1 and 3. It's very
Yeah,
arguable.
Because
3
Samuel L. Jackson was great.
is really close to 1.
Nah,
Arguably,
but not as good.
it's
Maybe very close.
it's close. I'm saying it's very
Number
close.
2 was Qatar.
No, I think. See, that's a trilogy. We should have said. But I know there's new ones out now. But the Die Hard trilogy, but it's because number 2 is not that good.
Number 2's not that good.
But
no.
3
3 smashed
and
that.
1 are
Yeah,
wild.
they are. I think
number 3, he's just a
3,
legend.
the storyline was good.
What I love.
The villain wasn't as good though.
No,
Simon
but I
said
like him. Jeremy Irons a good actor.
he was good, but I think Alan Rickman
Alan Rickman's better.
was.
What I love about 3 is it's like Bruce Willis is like McLean's like gone off the rails.
Off the rails, bro.
He's like just
Like he got divorced.
yeah,
and
he's like off the rails.
he's in New York. He's back in New York,
Yes.
and he's like, yeah, it's full on.
Off the rails.
And he's like, and it's like a puzzle
Oh yeah.
where the first one is like he's
Just-
in
it's
a
just
building,
action, yeah.
It's just action, you know.
No, they're good. First and third Die Hard are real good movies.
And I used to talk to the black dude with the cop and saying, "Hey, Roy,
Yeah.
who's that guy again?" He's
He's funny actor.
he's funny as
Yeah,
hell.
he's a good actor
He's pretty
too.
funny. But no, Die Hard's great.
Yeah, Die Hard's wicked, man.
Die Hard's great.
Like you could never. These are what I mean. You could never remake these.
No, even the new Die Hards were good. Like the Die Hard.
You know
4
what
was
movies you should remake? They should remake movies. Like even though I know it's got a cult following, like we've talked about it, like ones that they could do better now. Like we said, like Spawn, Highlander.
good. Highlander.
Like Highlander was a killer movie, but if I showed it to Jess now, let's say, right,
I should hate it.
she'll go, "Fuck, this is shit." But if
Yeah.
you remember it from back in the 80s,
No, yeah, of course.
it was fucking awesome.
I don't know why they don't.
And they want to get the Witcher dude, Henry Cavill, because he looks like him.
How about Spawn?
Yeah, Spawn could be good.
There's no,
Like
but
things
there's
like
no,
that.
but there's no.
They got to remake movies like that. Don't go remake The Terminator, which was a fucking legendary movie.
The reason-
remake a movie that
yeah.
can be good.
The thing with Spawn was there wasn't enough,
Not enough, yeah.
so we never got. We got a
And they
little,
didn't have
we got
money.
we got a little taste of it, and it was so good.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, what happened? That was 1997, bro.
I know, man.
1997.
I know.
So oh well, it is what it is, man.
I know.
You can't bring everything back, but
No.
as I said, time machines would be cool.
Time machines would rock.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. When they remake movies, they should think of movies like that. Remake movies that it's going to be worth it. Joy, how you going?
Joy of
man?
Unknown, how are you, my friend? Haven't seen you in a while.
Where's Joy been, man?
Joy's been joying around, I think. He's happy that the Hawks beat Collingwood, so he's enjoying life.
So I got that wrong, and what else did I get wrong? I only got 2 wrong.
You have to win the comp, man.
Well, Jim is 1 point above me, actually, so he
Right.
could win it.
He could, but Willie, you're going well. How about yourself? Yeah, good, mate. We're just talking about
Very good, man.
superheroes and
One
Time
superpower,
travel.
man. If you could have a superpower, what would it be and why?
talking about time
And
travel.
then somehow we started talking about time travel. And
Well, time
DeLorean.
travel because someone said I love the time
Yeah.
travel.
Yeah,
That would be cool. Like, have you seen the Butterfly Effect?
that's a fucking good movie. See, that's the same guy that made Split and Unbreakable. Same director.
Director, yeah.
That's why he's good, man. And he likes Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
That's why he gets
Butterfly
in.
Effect's great
Butterfly Effect's wicked.
because it's like everything,
That's a freaky movie. man.
everything that you do matters.
A real weird movie, man.
It kind of makes sense.
Did not expect the result against Collingwood. I don't think anyone expected that. But that shit always happens in sport. I was saying that about the EPL. There will be a result this year where Luton, Burnley, someone like that beats a Chelsea, a Man United, a Man City, an Arsenal. It will happen. It always happens. That, like it did. Hawthorn beat. It happens. It's like the year, remember when everyone was saying Gold Coast won't win a game in their first year. And I remember Lee Matthews saying, he goes, they'll win a game. He goes, I don't know who it's against.
It was against
He-
Port.
no, I'm not saying it because of that, but he goes, they will win a game.
Yeah, of course. It always
will
always
happen.
happens.
And everyone was saying they won't win. And he said they'll win. And no one believed him. And then he said, sorry, again, it was GWS against Port again. But he said it about them too. He goes, it'll happen.
We were
Trust
just
me.
in the that year. We were bad. So those years, and we were just the unlucky ones
that's right.
to get done.
How about The Lake House?
What Lake House?
Is that a movie?
That is a good movie.
I haven't seen The Lake House. What's The Lake
I
House?
think I've seen it.
Yep, time travel, Joy's saying. Time travel would be wicked.
Time travel will be good.
Yeah, imagine you went into the future, right? You know, like in Demolition Man, and like you went to the future and everything was like piss weak. You know, like they haven't had a murder for like what it is was like 30 years, and then
and then
he starts killing people and they don't know what to do.
Well, that's where we're going.
Well, I agree. You know, like, remember they're like, murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill. And
yeah.
they're like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? Like, they don't know what to do. Yeah, that's a movie. For
Well, can
Timmy
you freeze your body and come back? Is that
I think they
possible?
can cryogenically freeze things, but not.
Human.
I don't know if you can do it to a live human, but they can do it to stem cells and stuff. I think, like that's what they do, but not. But I'm sure they're trying to. I'm sure they're trying to work it out. They are in different times and send letters to each other.
Oh, that's right. I have seen that. I have
What's
seen
that
it. That is
called?
great. So
The lake house.
they're in different times. So this lady puts like a letter in the letterbox, and then
Is
and
that
then-
like?
and then one-
Is that
a
a bit
person-
like The Watcher?
no, it's not like. And the person that was living there from before is
Gets
writing
it.
letters to like the person that was there in the future,
Shit.
and they just keep writing letters to each other, and then and do they eventually meet? I think they do.
What's that one with Nicolas
Pretty cool.
Cage? If Jess is in the chat, that funny one, Family Man, where he like is a rich guy in New York and then he gets his other life if he'd got that girlfriend and he's like living in the suburbs. You know, he goes
I
and
never
lives.
watched that one.
He goes and lives an alternate life. It's Nicolas Cage. It's a wild movie.
I just saw the new Nicolas Cage movie.
What was that?
He actually plays himself.
Yeah. Is it good?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, that's killer.
It's
He's
funny
good,
as.
man. Well, in that
Funny
movie,
as.
he's this rich broker like in New York, and he wakes up one day and he's in the life he would have had if he went with his girl from like 20 years ago. And he's like there, they got kids, he's in like this, and he freaks out, and then he's living that life, and then he ends up liking that life. But he has to go back to the
God.
rich life, and he hates it.
Imagine, right? Like you wake up,
And
like,
then
you
you're
know,
in
you
a
just
different
go
reality.
you go to sleep tonight,
Well,
right?
that's what Family Man is.
Yeah, you go to sleep tonight. You wake up and you're in a different time, different world. Still the same person,
Well,
but different house, different.
Well-
but you remember everything from before. You're like,
Well, that's what Family Man is with Nicolas
What?
Cage. Listen, if you haven't watched
That's
it,
crazy.
Is that what it's called, Jess? Is it Family Man? Jess is there.
actually teleportation. You can go anywhere, go on holidays, and still sleep in your own home. Yeah,
Well, that's why I said the Flash,
the Flash.
the Speed Force, because
or go
yeah, like that. Those two powers, because the Flash is like.
into transmission.
Now the thing about the Flash is even why I like his Speed Force is because you can break your leg and it heals like that.
Yeah.
Like that's why he's the best. I'm gonna make sure I'm a lot more. I'm on a lot more streams, freeing up some time. Thanks a lot, Joy, man. If there's anyone new there, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe.
Amanda does struggle with the concept of
Time
time
travel.
travel. I don't know why. She always like when we watch Back to the Future, she just can't figure it out.
What do you
Like,
mean?
She's like, when he goes back in time and he sees himself.
I'm gonna go back in.
No, but when he goes back, in the second one when he has to get back to
and he
1955.
sees himself.
Yeah, she doesn't get that. Like, wasn't he just there or
No, because he's going back to that timeline to get the book.
exactly? So he was there
Or
before.
to stop Biff.
Yeah, that's him.
Giving Biff the almanac.
Yeah.
Yeah. Family Man. So it's really funny movie, right?
Yeah,
But it's sad too because, like you said, what he does is he wakes up one day and he doesn't have a Ferrari anymore, and he's in this house in the suburbs of New Jersey instead of New York, and it's like crazy, man. Like it's like, but it's really good because he starts liking that family life, and he remembers that girl he was in love with her back in the day, and he doesn't want to leave.
That's crazy.
Good movie, man. Family Man. You just have to.
What
watch
would you
it.
do, man, if you woke up and like?
But then the thing is, when he has to go back to his rich life, he doesn't want to go back because he's used to he likes the family life.
Yeah.
And it's like sad. So it's a good movie though.
It's hard to fathom for
The Lake
Amanda.
House too, I can't. She reckons
It's hard for her brain to fathom it.
that's all right. It's
And
hard
that's
for my
the-
brain to fathom that Chris supports Port, but I just get on with it.
That's a
It's
low-
hard for my
that was a low blow.
Sorry, it's hard for my brain to fathom that there's Liverpool
Low
that
blow.
there's Liverpool fans out there, but I do it. I just
What
do
if you woke up right tomorrow morning and you were a Liverpool fan?
But I
right?
remembered everything else.
Yeah.
And my room was covered in Liverpool
Yeah.
posters.
What would you do?
I'll be losing it.
Dude, I wish I'd be an Ant-Man, so just laugh. I'll be an ant on the wall.
What do you reckon the main weakness are for teleportation? I'll tell you what the main weakness is because Nightcrawler can teleport in the X-Men,
He
right?
can.
But they're actually a bit more real about it. They're saying
Oh, he can.
if you go to teleport somewhere where you don't know where it is, you could teleport into a wall and you're dead.
Yeah. Remember, he did that. He
He
said, I
only
can't see where I'm
and
going.
and they go, just do it.
Yeah.
But that's why I like the Flash one. Because that's what he's saying is I could teleport and I'm in a wall and I just cut myself in half.
Yeah, but he can't really teleport. It's just his speed.
Yeah, it's Flashes.
Yeah.
No, Nightcrawler teleports.
Yeah, but not.
No. Flash can run there. That's why he's cool.
Yeah, because
He
it's
can't-
like it's
Yeah,
teleporting.
he can't end up in a wall.
No,
No, he can just run.
he can just go
He
through.
can
the
go
wall.
through walls. He's that quick. That's how it works. He can like break his molecules down to go through a wall.
Jeez.
He's the best.
I guess it's like teleporting.
That's why I think teleporting. You don't know. I could end up in half in the ground. I don't know.
I think if they ever invent something like that, it's dangerous.
Oh yeah.
It'd be very dangerous.
Well, remember in Galaxy Quest when they teleport up?
Yeah, and it exploded.
And he's like a blob.
And it exploded.
Yeah, he's like, he goes and he uses the what is it called, that machine, and it's just a blob there.
Yeah. He's like,
That's the best.
what happened?
Yeah.
Tell me.
He exploded
Did I just hear he exploded?
because Temp goes, he exploded. Shut up.
Tap. On tap.
On tip on. It's the best.
I get. You know what? Like, being a wrestling fan, that's what I loved about wrestling. It's your superheroes coming to life. Even
Yeah, I
though
agree.
there's no like
I agree. I know what you mean.
even though there's no like powers.
Yeah, I agree. Dude, you think some of them are superhuman?
Yeah, they do. Like back
When
in
I
the
was
day.
young, right before I was into like Stone Cold and that, when I was young,
Yeah.
I used to think Hulk Hogan was superhuman. Bro.
Everyone did.
Yeah,
All
he-
the kids
He
did.
was like a
superhero.
yeah, he was, man.
He was. He
He
could
was,
lift Andre the
yeah.
Giant over his head.
Yeah, when he did that, I was like,
It's like, you can't do that.
what the?
No one does that.
Nah, that was freaky.
That's why it was so special.
Yeah. That was crazy.
And that's why I love wrestling. Like I love that. I love
I
superheroes
told
when I was
you
younger.
It's like a male soap opera.
It is, man. And like
That's what
if
I've
you-
always said.
If you love your superheroes and all that kind of stuff, it's right up your alley.
Oh yeah. Wrestling was wicked.
You know, because I used to love Superman,
Oh yeah.
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I used to love them.
Fuck, I loved Ninja Turtles.
I love them, man.
Ninja Turtles. You're like the only guy I know besides my brother George that still loves the original movie.
The original was the best.
The movie's the best.
Yo, Casey.
129 and an 8. Where the hell is 129 and an 8? You're standing on it, dude.
He's like, I thought to live it everywhere.
Yeah. He's like, a wise man once said,
Forgiveness is divine.
but never pay full price for late pizza.
I ain't gonna get in Europe. I thought to live it everywhere.
Like it was just normal.
It's like in Domino's.
Yeah, no, and I love how he puts it down on its side.
Yeah, on the
but
side.
it stays together. It's the best.
That was a great movie.
I wonder if physically possible to come up with some human genetic that can defy physics and allow a human to fly. Our boys love the Ninja Turtles now. So good, Amanda said.
Well,
So you reckon, could they create for a human to fly?
well, let me just tell you this: there are people that can use their brain power and levitate. Now,
That's what they reckon.
can they fly? I don't know, but not. I mean, not like a bird, but they can use their minds to like levitate. I don't know
You know what
Perhaps.
the Batman saying is? What he always says.
what.
He goes, "Why do you want to fly? When falling is much more fun."
It's true.
Because he just jumps off buildings.
He just falls with style.
Jumps. He does. Like Buzz Lightyear. It's not flying.
I'm just
Falling. With style.
Yeah.
KP and AstraZeneca are wild on Daisy. Yes, Pigsy and Sandy, a cult classic. The lady, Masaka Natsumi, she died of leukemia 11 September 1985, aged 27, 6 years after finishing
Wait, you talking about Tripitaka?
Monkey TV.
Tripitaka?
I'm not sure. Splinter is wild, yeah. Military using jetpacks now. Yeah, I've seen
They
that.
are.
I've
They
seen
are.
that.
They are.
I've seen that.
Flying would did you think that flying cars would be here already? Because like
Well, in Back to the Future, they were here.
2015, they were there.
2015.
But now we still
Cubs won the World Series.
Like
I
my
wish I could
son-
go
my
back in
son
time
goes
for
to
some
me-
money on the Cubbies.
like and like my son goes to me, Dad, why is there no flying cars? I'm like,
There's a hoverboard though, isn't there? Some guy invented that. It was on YouTube. He did it with magnets.
oh, is it?
Like they've made hoverboards,
Okay,
but
not like that though.
not like in the movie. But he's made it. He's got the concept of how it works.
Far out.
So,
Hoverboards don't work on water
well, you remember
unless you've got power.
military using jetpacks? Does anyone remember that movie in the 90s, The Rocketeer?
yeah, yeah, to the jetpack. Yeah,
How wild was he?
remember that.
He was wicked.
the Rocketeer. Far
He was
out.
wicked, man.
That was a
Old
great-
movie, but it was good. It was a good
old
movie.
Was.
Splinter was wild, guy. Splinter was wicked, man. Remember how he just fucks up Shredder at the end with a nunchuck? He's like,
We had our first battle match with Splinter. That will. Oh no, what did he say? That was it. But we kicked. Were you seen?
Yeah. Were you seen? That's Splinter's voice,
In
the
this,
best
you
voice.
must never lapse.
Yeah.
My domain. And
I
then
love-
they put the music on.
I love when he's captured and that guy goes to talk to him. And he's like being tortured and he's still like just being nice. Like Splinter's the best.
It's like, oh, fathers,
Yeah.
care for their sons.
And then like Splinter goes to like Shredder goes to shoot him and he just drops him.
What's called that kid? Sid?
Rokusaki.
Oh, Rokusaki, I know who you are.
That's the
We
best.
met many years ago.
I can get how they can fly cars in the future. How do they park it and lift off without colliding? There would be an insane amount of factors for safety and flight paths and different elevations of altitude. Yeah, I just don't think it'll happen because of the flight paths. But can't it just be like GTA? Yeah, if you crash, too bad, man. Like my DeLorean, remember?
Be a lot of teething problems in the beginning, but I think after that, there'd be a lot of deaths, a lot of casualties.
It might happen, but not in our lifetime. April
Maybe
was
not.
wild. April O'Neil.
April was wild.
Michelangelo just loves her.
April was wild.
The Ninja Turtles rocked, man.
They did.
Turtles were wicked. I agree with what Joy's saying, though. That's a very big factor. Like, remember Fifth Element? Or even
Yeah.
Star Wars, when they're on Coruscant and all the cars are like Fifth Element, like they're just flying around everywhere.
There have to be like a gravity or like a magnet, not gravity, like a magnet thing that pulls you into a
lane.
a lane,
There'd have to be something
and then
like
it just keeps you in that one lane. And then if you
Yeah,
veer off
yeah.
it, then you got another one that keeps
Yeah.
you there. That's the only way you could do it.
Pizza Dude's got 30 seconds.
Uh-huh.
He's just sitting there. He's like, but he's got the toothpick. He's like,
Yeah. Hey, Mikey.
Pizza Dude's got 30 seconds.
It was a great
The
movie.
best- I was wicked, man.
I watched the second one the other week
Even the second one was all right.
with Super Shredder.
Yeah, it was wicked.
I wish Super
Kevin
Shredder.
Nash.
I wish Super Shredder had more of a role because he
Yeah,
was wild.
it was wicked.
There's no way they could have beat him.
No.
No way.
No.
He was like they were lucky that he was under that
Yeah.
pier.
Kevin Nash, man,
Huh?
was wild. Kevin Nash was in the Punisher movie too. He was
He
the big Russian.
The Russian.
Do you know he actually got stabbed? You know that
In
was
real?
do you know when the Punisher stabs him?
Yeah.
It was a dummy blade, and they were meant to switch it, but he didn't switch it, and they left it in the movie. You see Kevin Nash's face. He's like, because it stabbed him, but he's so big, like it was like small, but he still got stabbed live, and they left it in the movie. That's why his face, he's like, when he looks at the actor Tom Jane, because
No
he actually
way.
stabs him with this like dummy knife that penetrates him.
That was an awesome fight.
Yeah, it was wicked.
Yeah, he looked
wicked.
massive there.
When we played Ninja Turtles as kids, Chris C always got to be Leonardo. I loved
I
young.
was.
George loved me, and I loved Michelangelo and Donatello, but George always wanted to be Michelangelo, so I was Donatello. But then when George found out that Michelangelo was the younger brother, he made me be Michelangelo.
my cousin Chris was Donatello.
Donatello's
My other cousin was Raphael. No, Raphael. And my sister was Michelangelo.
In the end, we always made George be Raphael because George had a temper. We were like, George is the angry one, man. George is angry. He's Raphael, big time Raphael. Chris, my brother Chris, would always want to be Leonardo because he wanted to be the
Leonardo.
leader. He wanted to be the leader.
Yeah, I was Leonardo
he wanted to
too.
be the leader.
I remember Toxic Crusaders.
Yeah.
I used to love that.
Remember the Toxic Avenger? Is that what you're talking about? Remember Toxic Avenger? He was like a superhero, but he was like killed people and shit.
No, there was a guy and he had a mop.
Yeah, Toxic Avenger.
Oh, I thought it was Toxic Crusader.
Toxic Avenger. And then
Okay.
it was based on a movie that was like an R-rated movie back in the 80s.
Yeah. But
And
it
he
was a
like
cartoon.
Yeah, no, they made a cartoon that was PG later, but the movie, he was like, it was R-rated.
It was R-rated,
He'd
yeah.
Kill people. And then they made a comic, like a kid version, the cartoon.
Ah,
Toxic Avenger was wild.
Toxic
It
Avenger.
was wicked.
The
I was
Power
always
Ranger.
the pink Power Rangers. She said, no, I was
she was
Raphael.
Oh, sorry, you were Raphael.
That means you had a temper, man. Raphael was angry.
Oh, the other foot in he was.
George was always Raphael. Go Power Rangers.
You Mighty Morphin, dude.
Power Rangers.
That starts the song. The
Yeah.
it was so killer, man.
Yeah.
Their music was so good, so
Do you remember
catchy.
Techno Man?
Techno Man was one of the best mangas I've ever watched.
How good was that? Guyver? Did you ever see Guyver? That was a
Nah,
manga. He like went in a suit as well. That was crazy.
Techno Man was
But Techno
awesome.
Man was on Cheese TV. That's why it was
Was
good.
so good.
But there was another one called Guyver. Was better.
Remember when Techno Man lost his crystal?
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
had to go into that machine to
yeah,
make him.
that was the best.
Remember? But that
Yeah.
machine used to kill him a
See,
bit.
Guyver was like similar to Techno Man. It was a manga, but he would like go in this suit and like he like just became this Guyver. It was the best, man.
Yeah, I didn't watch that
It was
one.
wild.
I still think Dragon Ball Z is the best.
Dragon
out
Ball
of
Z is a
all.
good cartoon,
I can, yeah.
but it's not a manga. Is
Yes,
it?
it is.
Is it made by manga? It's Japanese animation,
Japanese.
but it's not made by manga. Manga was more violent.
It's by I can't remember. What the
Manga
studio.
was more violent. It was very
But
violent.
it was up against the manga.
Yeah,
mangas,
yeah,
the
yeah. It
manga
was up
ones.
against. It was because it was more kid. It was manga used to make more movies and series that were violent.
You
Like
could
they
have
weren't-
made Dragon Ball Z could have been very violent though.
You could have made it adult. Yeah, yeah. You could have. Yeah, 100%.
Like all those battles.
100%.
Yeah.
Definitely. Big money coming up with a TV jingle. They get paid for the composition plus royalty every time it's played, i.e., every episode in every country. Really? So if you come up with a TV jingle and
Yeah.
they buy it off you,
You get paid
so
royalties.
like Go Power Rangers, every country, every time it's played.
You have to you get paid royalties. Have you got any ideas?
I'm sure I invented the Seinfeld one. Imagine the royalties on that. Imagine the royalties he gets for Seinfeld.
You know what? You know what superhero I'd love to be? George Costanza's lawyer.
George Costanza's lawyer was wicked. He wore a cape. Frank Costanza's lawyer.
He wears a cape.
Why does
does
he
he-
why does he wear a cape? He's like Frank's like looking at him like, I like it. He's among himself or something. He's like just said something very
He's
stupid.
wearing a cape.
He's wearing a cape. Why is he wearing a cape, Dad? Frank Costanza.
Like, that's what I'm saying. The writing in that was gold. Don't you reckon?
Frank Costanza's wild.
No one writes like that anymore,
Nah,
man.
it's different. Different
It's
comedy.
so like
now.
that comedy just gets me, man.
Like, you know, now, if they did the scene, do you remember the scene when Kramer goes to the solarium because he doesn't have his quilt and he's dating a black chick
Yeah.
and he goes and pretty much does blackface, goes to her
Oh,
house.
I remember.
And the dad's like, I thought you were dating a white boy. He's like, I don't see a white boy. I just see a damn fool.
Yeah.
If a TV series did that
Couldn't
now,
do that now.
they'll be going, oh, blackface. But it wasn't. They were just being funny. Like they weren't.
Yeah,
they weren't being racist.
No, they weren't trying to be racist.
No,
No.
but that's what everyone would say now.
Of course.
And
You can't do that.
there's like there's a stand up that Jerry does. Jerry goes, he's like, you know these people that try to commit suicide and they fail? He goes, they just found out something else they're not good at. He's like, so that's going to make them want to kill themselves even more. He's like, why do they attempt suicide? He's like, why can't they just wrap their lips around a revolver like a normal person? If he said that now,
Yeah.
imagine the shit he would cop. Could you imagine how much they'd cop?
But dude, it'd be
If he said something like
ridiculous.
that now,
No.
could you imagine it? It
No.
would never happen.
No.
But
A lot of the stuff that
and that's
we
on
watch,
Seinfeld, a PG TV show.
a lot of the stuff we watched back
Yeah, that's
then
what I'm saying.
can't
And
air.
when he's saying it, everyone's laughing.
yeah, we're living in a woke bloody in a
Oh,
woke,
well,
woke
remember
world.
Eddie Murphy? Eddie Murphy's like, I have nightmares that Mr. T was a faggot. You know, like if he said that now, I had nightmares Will Smith's gay or something, he would cop it.
Oh yeah,
But it was funny. Like
Back
everyone
then
laughed.
it was.
Yeah, of course it was funny.
yeah, back
like,
then it was.
you know, they're just those things. Because what the thing is, what they say is Eddie Murphy, I watched the thing when he was with Jerry. They're not actually having a shot at materials, just material.
Yeah,
They
of course.
don't have anything against blacks, whites, gays, whatever they're saying. It's just funny at the time, so they're using it.
Yeah, of course.
That's all it is. There'll be
Well, back
comedians
then,
that
yeah.
do mean some shit, but,
but back then, people weren't as offended.
no, they just
No.
take it on the chin. That's all right. Like
Yeah.
it was.
Well, we don't. I mean, I don't know, but maybe people were offended. But
I think they
you know,
dealt with it way more.
They dealt. Yeah.
How about
More
if someone
thick-skinned.
uses it for a ringtone? For Tenier, they have to buy the ringtone if the composer sells it for one large initial fee. I'm guessing. yeah.
Oh, okay. So like because a ringtone will always go off. So
So when a ringtone gets
it'll
made,
be like a big, large.
yeah, but
payment.
does that company have to buy
the rights.
the rights to that ringtone so then they can sell it?
I guess.
I'm
so.
guessing, yeah. Yep. So imagine they sell a ringtone for. So how come when I have Back to the Future as my ringtone, I didn't have to pay for it?
It's bootlegged.
Probably.
Yeah.
And like I've had Police Academy, and that was a trilogy, but it was like 7 of them.
Yeah, but you're not making money out of it, bro.
Nah, it's just a ringtone. That's
like,
what I'm
it's
asking.
different. Like if you go to a gym,
Sorry, Fortini. Composers selling ringtones to companies for 0000 for zeros. Then company sells it for $2.99 as a once-off. Okay.
but you know how you go to a gym, right? If you go to a gym or if you go to
And they're
a
playing
shop,
music.
because they're making money and you're playing the music, there might be something
Yeah,
where
yeah.
they want to cut because you're actually making money and it's contributing to the
Yeah.
ambience or the.
Well, I know you used to have to pay
Yeah.
for ringtones back in the day, but I just downloaded it now and use it. Back to the Future. Is that technically illegal?
It's not, because you're not making money out of it.
Yeah, maybe that might be
You're
right.
just listening to it.
Yeah,
Because you could have just gone to like a shop, bought the CD or whatever,
yeah.
or downloaded it
Recorded it.
and recorded it and then used it on your phone.
Yeah, say I own
As,
it.
as far as they're
Yeah,
concerned.
exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Thousands, good old doors rate high. I said dollars. Dollars. Yeah, 000 is dollars.
maybe Dr. Laz went to Doors Road High.
I reckon he did. 100%. Dollars. I said dollars.
It's it's funny. John's uncle's a professor, and he went to Dawes Road.
Yeah.
He does like stem cells and shit.
Dude, I think
Cells.
a lot of time education, this worldwide, it's down to the student most of the time.
100%.
Oh, that's what I think.
I mean, Dawes Road was a shitty school.
It's got
back
nothing
then.
to do with even that. Like other
There were some
schools,
good teachers there.
it's to do with the student.
Yeah, of course.
Because I know people that went to private schools and that, and they're in jail. Well, it's just a fact.
Well, private schools. The good thing, anything about private schools is they might have less students.
Yeah,
and they can.
but they don't now. They're massive.
Yeah, apparently.
Private schools now bigger than
But
public.
you get more one-on-one time.
Yeah,
apparently.
apparently.
But now I think it's the same at public schools anyway. So, Dawes Road represent. There you go. Dawes Road. He taught at Dawes
Dr.
Road.
Laz.
Dr. Laz is a doctor. Bettina went to Dawes Road for what, a year or two
Yeah.
before she went to the dark side.
Only terrible school.
Terrible.
Terrible school.
Terrible.
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 Terrible. Oh shit.
I went to Dawes Road. She did.
Those are wild.
Dawes Road was wild. It was a crazy school. But that was a long time ago, man. We're talking 1990s.
I went back in time.
You went,
I'll go back in time and make they don't change the name.
would you go back in time to just see what you were like? In those days? Just to see what happened?
Probably. Yeah, probably.
All those things like, how someone says, oh, you didn't say that, but you actually did, and you go back to see if you did say it?
Yeah.
Don't you hate that?
Like I invented the post-it. Only was the best. Terrible.
Legal.
That's the best.
Hot time machine.
That's a good movie.
Isn't it?
That's a good movie. Real good movie.
See, they did a time machine thing, but they didn't have to put anything about,
True.
Back to the Future.
No,
It's
that's
different.
True. Yep. The power to have an omega-13.
Is that the ship?
The omega-13 device is the
That goes back in time,
probably
like 5 seconds. Wasn't
yeah
it?
something like that.
What is
The
it?
flux capacitor, man. That's the thing.
It's fluxing.
The flux capacitor is fluxing. He looks at it. He's like flux capacitor, fluxing. That's the best.
That would be so like going back and talking to people of that era would be cool.
Oh yeah.
Like talking to someone from the 1950s and telling them how much we've advanced would blow their mind.
Blow their mind.
Like,
I've said to my dad sometimes, I'm like, did you think, when you were 20 years old, that you'd be sitting there, on a computer, on your phone, just like FaceTiming from another country? He's like, no fucking way, because I didn't think that in the 80s.
nah.
He's like, I didn't even think that in the 90s.
Oh, look, there would have been people out there that had crazy imaginations.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Oh, we have this and this and this. I mean, look at Back to the Future.
yeah, that's right.
Like, look at the
That was in
imaginations they had
80s,
then.
yeah. How about the ability to breathe underwater without equipment? That's what we said about the about Aquaman. 13 seconds back in time to correct a single mistake. A matter rearranger, the omega-13.
No one ever knew what it did.
13 seconds.
Hmm.
Omega-13.
What does the omega-13 device do?
And he tells him he doesn't. No one, and then he just presses it.
Yeah.
That's the best, and he saves him. saves him from what was the guy's name? The evil dude. Saris. Saris was cool. Who played Saris?
I don't know, but it was wild.
Saris was wild.
Saris was wild.
Saris was wicked, man.
Talking about aliens,
Would you assassinate Hitler?
Oh,
He
yeah.
goes, Joy, quite scary because he's saying you could go back in time, do whatever you want. He goes, would you assassinate Hitler?
Would it make a difference? The people that run the world now are just as evil.
Alex Mack, the game.
Huh?
Alex Mack. Do you remember Alex Mack?
Alex Mack was wild.
Alex Mack. I don't think I'd do anything like that because you know what? If you went and assassinated Hitler, wouldn't that like change the whole concept of Europe?
It would.
Like that would.
There may be a rebellion.
That whole World War II. Listen, people died, whatever, and all that.
It was horrible. Yeah.
But yeah, happening probably made Europe what it was. Like it made. You never have that story of Winston Churchill saying, "Heroes don't fight like Greeks." You know. I mean, yeah, like Greeks don't fight like heroes. Heroes fight like Greeks because that happened during World War II.
Yeah.
Like that stuff, you lose all that history.
You do.
That's why I don't think it'd be good to change anything.
It happened for a reason, I guess.
Exactly. Like maybe change, 9/11 happening or something.
Well,
or seeing why it happened. Yeah, because that's different. That was like, but
who knows, man? Maybe in a different parallel universe, World War II never happened.
maybe that's true. Very true.
Like
Robin Sachs played Saris. He featured in many Buffy episodes. Robin, I think I've googled him too. He's like the one with he's like the bald head, isn't he? Like got the hair around the sides. I think I've seen him before. Yeah.
Do you think, right, the Mandela effect is people going back in time and changing shit?
Maybe we'll see this. Alan Turing would not have invented the computer if it wasn't for World War II. He won them the war. See what I mean? Like things like that happened. Like things that happened. Like so many things happened because of like the war. Like there would still be Nazis now if the war didn't happen because they'd still be following him.
But there are still Nazis now.
Yeah, I know, but to a degree of like larger because a lot of them fled and went to South America like in hiding. There'd still maybe be East Germany and West Germany, even though that happened in the 90s or whenever it was. Like, would they still be one now? Like you just don't know. Like. There'd be so many factors of things. It'd be it's crazy.
It'd be great to go see.
Oh, it'd be good to see. That's what I said. It'd be good to go back in time, watch the Berlin Wall go down.
I reckon there's a lot of history that we don't know about.
100% there is.
And like, there's a lot of stuff that we haven't been told. I think.
I agree.
And
I'd love to
go see what actually really happened. To see what happened. That would be cool.
I'd love to go back somewhere in time, just observe, see if Area 51 is like true.
Yeah, when I die, I would like to when you die and if you ever live your life, you will
Astral project.
Just ask all these questions, all right? So did this happen? Did this happen? And then you know everything. Yeah. Like you know what this life was, and what the bullshit was, what the non-bullshit was. You never know.
World War II caused many Europeans to emigrate, including to Australia.
100%.
You and I. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like.
Well, World War II is basically why we exist.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, me in particular.
Oh, of course.
I don't know. Did your parents meet in Cyprus?
No, here.
Yeah. So if no one came here,
that's right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
then there wouldn't be.
I probably wouldn't exist. Yeah.
Because like Greece would have been fine.
That's right.
Cyprus would have been fine. Well, you may have existed. We don't know.
Cyprus might still have been invaded by Turkey.
But I don't think my mum would have found my dad that lives in bloody Kalamata in Nigeria. Well, who knows?
Cyprus might not have been invaded by Turkey in the 70s. I don't know, but it probably would have been.
Because Australia would be here, but wouldn't be what it is today.
No, it'd be different.
World War II played a big factor.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, huge factor. Probably
everything, man.
Probably everything has to do with it. In fact, if you look at the origins why immigrants came here.
Yeah, of course.
So
it'd be so different. That's what I'm saying. Like it'd be if you went. Think about it, right? Say you went back and stopped 9/11 from happening, right?
It wouldn't change anything.
No, it would. It would. Do you know how different airports would still remember?
Oh, yeah, of course it would.
Remember an airport before 9/11?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be like World War II, but
it would be so big because imagine you used to be able to do anything, man. You used to be able,
I know.
Back in the day, you used to be able to the cockpit door used to be in your smoke on planes.
Yeah, I know.
Like the cockpit door could still be open. That don't happen anymore.
No.
I've got a photo of George.
Screening at airports was not like
exactly. We got a photo of George when my dad came back in 1983 from Cyprus, and he's sitting on the cockpit's lap, like on the pilot's lap. They'd let him take a photo while it's flying.
It's crazy. You can't do that now.
No way. No. I'd definitely go back in time to give myself advice, shitload of advice, and sports almanac maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Is that dangerous?
Dangerous.
If you go in the future. Or you go back in time.
Go back from now.
You go in past. You know the results.
You know, Man City are going to win a treble last year and go bet on it.
Yeah, but what if
What if you stepping on a ladybug?
What if the squirrel comes out like it did in in Hot Tub Time
That's
Machine.
what I mean. Well, what if, like in The Simpsons, you remember when Homer
the
time
best.
traveled? And they said, even if you go back in time and step on a fly, it changes the outcome.
Yeah. That's
Because
what. Yeah. Well, you've changed something.
that could be true.
It's like the butterfly effect, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Leicester at 5. Yeah, when Leicester won the league.
Or when Greece won the
The
Euro.
Euros? What was Greece paying for the Euros, Rob?
100 to 1.
Was it? No, it was more than that, wasn't it? At the start of the tournament,
I think it was paying 100 to
I think
1.
100 to 1, it was after they won the first game still. When they won it, I think it was when it started.
Maybe it was more.
Yeah,
Maybe it was like
Rob would know.
500 to 1.
I think it was like something like that.
I mean, Dr. Les would know.
I think he would know, yeah. My dad knows.
I remember someone said 100 to 1.
That was when, after they won the first game. And that
maybe.
was against Portugal.
Yeah. Still 100 to 1 would have been good money.
250, see? 250 to 1.
250 to 1, okay. Okay, I have a deep question that's off topic. Do you mind if I ask? Go for it.
Go
I
for it,
love
man.
cake. We love deep questions.
Go for it, Temp.
We love a deep. I love this guy.
Temp's the best, man.
On, tap, on.
On, Temp, on. And I love how he goes like this. I love when he does it. He goes like this. After.
I was trying to find that so I could put it on, but I couldn't find it.
Oh my God, if I have that one, I'll be like, there'll be no podcast. I should be playing it.
Kid on the pilot's knees. That's a scene from Flying High.
Yeah, well, so that was 1983. And my brother George, they just let him sit in there, and my dad
cool.
took a photo.
I was one.
And my dad's holding a cigarette.
I was like, not even one. Depends
Even playing.
when it was.
Yeah, true. It would have been. They stayed there for 6 months.
Do you know my grandfather, great grandfather? He came to Australia on ship.
Yep.
And
My dad came here on ship.
he had never seen an airplane before.
Yeah.
And when he saw it in the sky, because in Greece
He
you
would
didn't
have
have
freaked
many.
out.
Freaked out.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
He couldn't believe how
It was
a
flying.
big metal object like that is in the air. He could not
Freaked out.
figure it out. Like blew his mind.
Both my parents came here on ship.
My mum was born here, but my dad came here on the Australis.
Yeah, so there's.
I think your dad came on the other one.
Yeah,
The
because it was from
Not the
Cyprus.
Australis,
'Cause
the
it was
other
from-
one.
He told us
it's
the
the
name.
same. It's the
Same
It's the
thing.
sister, mother, brother,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. My dad reckons he was on the ship and this guy was trying to scam people with card games, but because my dad worked it out what he was trying to do, and then he ran to the other side of the boat. His cards.
Do you know, like, say we live say we can go back in time, and you said, if you change something,
Yeah.
do you reckon if we change too much, we could, cause a paradox which could destroy the fabric of time?
Yes.
Do you believe in that?
100%. You know what? Can I ask you what you know what trips me out the most about Back to the Future? Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
Why do the older kids disappear first?
Because they were born first.
Shouldn't he disappear first because he didn't exist first? They existed before him, so shouldn't they last longer in it if it's going backwards?
No, but time's going forward for him now. So it's catching up to him.
It's always tripped me out, that one. I've never worked out if that's the way it should work.
Because he's behind them.
I just think they did it for the movie. Whether it's right or wrong.
Whether it's right or not.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Is it okay to feel alone even if you are not lonely? You still have your family, but you feel alone, drifting, disconnected, stranded. I'm sorry if it's a depressing question. Nah, that's...
Is it okay to feel alone?
I think it is okay, man.
Even if you still...
Yeah, I think it's okay. It's good to just talk to people, I think.
I think it's good to, talk to people and, sometimes your family might not understand who you are. And it's not their fault. It's just you're just different. But
My brother George was like that when he was young.
Yeah, it doesn't mean they don't love you or.
My brother George, he always used to say he never thought he always thought my dad didn't like him, but it's because I was always into soccer and George would sit in his room and he was like, I didn't realize till later how much my dad loved me. He's like, I always thought he didn't like me. You know what I mean? I think it is normal, man.
Yeah.
It's just. Yeah, seek your friends, the ones that you close to you. Even like Temp, you come on DayZ, man, and we have a laugh. You know what I mean? Doing stuff like that is good. Like it's interacting, and you have the biggest laugh.
I don't know if you're talking about yourself.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
If you are talking about yourself, then look, we think you're a laugh, and we enjoy having
you. Legend, bro.
So look, just because we're on the other side of the world doesn't mean anything,
mate. Temp,
we're friends, and not. It's fine to feel lonely sometimes, but don't forget, there's people out there that
Of course.
will connect with you, want to connect with you, and don't ever feel that you are lonely because there's always someone out there that you can connect with.
I always like.
But yeah, as you said, like talk to your friends, like what Dr. Ladd is saying.
Dude.
Talk to your friends, talk to your your
Temp
dog.
is on the other side of the world,
Yeah,
and every time I go on DayZ,
you have a laugh.
no, I'm like, I tell Jess, I'm like, I can't wait for Temp to come.
Yeah,
on.
I even say, I can't wait for Temp to come on. He's funny.
I'm like, because we just hang out and have a laugh.
yeah, that's it.
Like, there's other guys on there, I talk to them and I know them all, but me and him just have a laugh and we talk to each other.
right,
We have a
that's
laugh.
right.
It's like killer. Yeah, no, it's cool. I think that's normal, man. I
Look-
think, especially if you're young,
yeah,
it's very normal
Yeah.
when you're young.
Like I've got a lot of different kind of friends.
Of course.
I'm closer. Like I used to be really close with a group of friends
Yeah,
before. I'm still kind of close to them, but like
but not like now.
not like now. I've drifted away from them a bit, but doesn't mean I'm not friends with them. It's just
Yeah.
we're not as close. And but do I feel lonely? No, I mean
I think that's normal when you're young, man.
it's
If you're
normal.
young,
How old are you?
you know, like when I was in school, like, man, I played soccer. And sometimes I felt like that. Like it was just normal. Like
Yeah, it's just normal to feel that way. But you're never lonely, really. Like
because when you're young, man, I tell you, when you're young, you don't even know who you are.
100%.
You know,
No, you
like
don't.
you don't, man. You don't know who you are. Like,
Like when I was younger, I never knew what I wanted.
nah,
And
no way.
dude.
And it's
just
so
now-
hard when they try and make you pick when you're young, don't you? You gotta be this,
Yeah.
this, and that. Fuck, how do I know if I'm gonna like that in 20
Well,
years?
you know what I love? I love doing what we're doing now, podcasting. That's my passion. What we do now, HFD is my
of
passion.
course.
But if you asked me when I was 18, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. If you have toxic people around you, disengage, disassociate, hang out with people who appreciate you for who you are. Exactly.
100%.
You know, that's why I was always into soccer. Like, I would always go to soccer, and I always tell people that now, like, you go to soccer, I say it to the youngsters, mate, don't bring anything here with you. Go to soccer to get away from things. Do you know what I mean? I used to always go there, and I would
Yeah,
never
yeah.
think about anything but soccer.
Yeah,
I'd get my mind off everything and just be
yeah. Because
chill.
you're happy. It's your happy
yeah,
place.
exactly.
It's your happy place.
Agree, KP. High school career counseling was a total joke. Yeah, I can imagine. Dr. Laz, I kind of beg for a friendship as a lot of my friends have stopped talking to me. So a lot of nights I sit and think, was I wrong? Did I do this to myself? And it's hard because it's why I play DayZ to talk. There you go. There you go. And make people laugh. You do, man. You're a champion, dude.
At the end of the day, man, you can't sit there and just think and blame yourself forever. You just got to move on, man. Whether you did the wrong thing or
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't. At the end of the day, it's happened. If those friends don't want to talk to you now, you're just gonna move on, my friend.
It doesn't matter. Like you
You're gonna
know.
move on and meet people like us, like
That's
people,
right, man.
people that like us, that appreciate yourself, and yeah, that's all you can do, man.
You learn through life that you have falling outs with people,
of course,
and it's just
of
inevitable.
course, everyone does.
You do, man. You have falling outs with people that you thought maybe were your best friends,
100%.
like, and it will just happen. It's
Yeah.
just because people change, but dude, I tell you what, I love when you come on there. I love that you're coming
Yeah.
in here and interacting with us, and you do make people laugh, man. And it's
You know what happens is, like, people, especially when you're younger, you have this same level, all right?
of course
They go this way
you go that
sometimes,
way.
and you
That's
go
right.
that way.
That's right.
And then when you guys meet up later, sometimes it doesn't mix.
It doesn't mix. That's right.
No.
Like me and John
Yeah,
have
so-
been Guy. You guys know as Guy. We've been friends since
It's
year
high
8.
school. It's high
Yeah, but
school.
we have not. We never stopped talking to each other. You know, which sometimes
Yeah.
is rare. Like we've stayed
rare.
mates. You know, like
It's rare. Yeah, it's
like me
rare.
and you knew each other in school, and then we didn't see each other for 10 years.
Yeah, oh,
You know,
probably
well,
longer.
Yeah, exactly. So Toby says you want people to motivate you. Don't have people in your life that you don't like. I totally agree with that. If friends have stopped talking to you, it takes two. You may be just incompatible. Be yourself and move on. Many friends are cycles that ends. Some last, some don't. Some be true to yourself more. Exactly, that's what we said. It's you have
What's
you
that
attract the right
saying?
people. That's
There's a
right.
saying that, either there for a life. No, Amanda will tell you.
Now, you
Either
know
there
how
for a. I can't remember what the saying was,
A
but
long
it's
time or a good time.
something like that.
Yeah, well, you know how Rob said, like, there's always two sides to a story.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
My dad always says there's always three sides to a story. He goes, there's their side, your side, and the truth.
Yeah, that's right.
Because everyone's
everyone's
views on something is always skewed to theirs.
Yeah,
you know,
like a biased.
That they're biased to their view. So it's like there's always an in between. You know what I mean? Like, it's never always completely someone's fault unless they're a serial killer or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. It's always takes two. And you might, like Rob said, and like Toby said, you just might be incompatible. You might have thought you were mates, especially if you're young. You get put in class with people and you're told in school, you get put with people like this. What Jerry says it, and I love Seinfeld. You get put with people when you're young, and they're like, "Here are these people. These are your friends." You might not like them.
Also, you know what I mean? Also, like sometimes,
and they're like, "You've got to associate with these people, but you might not like them."
Also, sometimes, like you could be friends with someone, growing up with someone. And then, as you grow older, they go a different career path.
Exactly.
You do something different. Because maybe their career is, more successful than you, they look down on you.
There's been heaps of people like that.
I know a lot of
some people like that.
I know people like that. And, it's, and then that causes friction in the relationships. And, with those kind of things, you just got to, if you're the person that is, taking it from the person that thinks they're better than you, you just got to, disassociate, because it's not the best feeling.
See, I'll show you this now.
But it does happen.
See how it doesn't highlight there? But on my phone, see the KP? Because it only highlights to me. Remember we were explaining that to you. So if he wrote Chris C, it won't highlight there, but it will highlight to you if he writes it.
Right.
If he writes it correct.
Yeah.
Are you watching as Chris C?
Huh? Yeah.
Tell me, did that highlight on yours? Keynote for parents.
No, it didn't.
Your kids and your best friend's kids may not get along. Don't force it. Maybe it's because I put a capital. Is it meant to be a capital C?
I don't know.
Show me your name. Right? If you write something.
Oh,
capital C.
At the end, that's why.
Yeah. So it's got to be exactly to make it. Should highlight now.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. See, so if they highlights only.
I didn't know. I thought that was a little thing.
Yeah. So I mean, like Temp, like we said, man, we love having you as part of the HFD community. You know what we're gonna get Temp to do as well? Join the Discord, man. Join our Discord.
Join the Discord.
Well, what's your name on there, Temp? I'll invite you. It's in the description. Please join the Discord. He's joined the tipping comp, so we'll get him in the Discord as well. He said he has. So if you're anyone new watching, please like, share, subscribe. 20 likes, woohoo!
Yeah, 20 likes, guys. Yeah, as Evie said, we're here weekly, so
dude,
you will never feel alone with us around.
Yeah, like you join the Discord. You ever want people to talk to?
Yeah, we'll jump on, talk to you, man. We're always there. We're here.
We're in there, man. We're in there. We actually want to do a call in from the Discord one day.
We do. We want to do a call in where we're like this, and we have people ring up, and So my name is Crazy Man something. Okay.
On Discord. Can you go in our description, Temp, and just join from the link so I don't have to invite you?
Yeah. Well, as I said, Temp, whenever you need us, man, we're here.
Yeah, we're here, man.
HFD is here.
Yeah, unless I can I get the...
And that's what I love about the community. Everyone backs each other. Everyone helps each other.
Man.
It's a good community, guys.
What I'll do is, if I go copy like this, Temp, and you won't even have to go in the description. You should be able to get that link.
Is it there? There you go. Yeah.
Reebs.
Reborn.
Oh my God, I love to hear Reborn. We've been talking about time travel and that, but I want to hear Reborns. And if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? We need Reborn.
Is it like a special Liverpool power?
If he says the ability for Liverpool never to get relegated, I'm gonna. You know how funny were him and Alia last night? He's like, Reborn's like, can we ban Alia? And he's like, make me a moderator, I'll do it. The IQ of the podcast has just bumped up a notch. Well, that's including yourself too, Dr. Laz.
Dr. Laz is wild.
I'd like to fly so I could go anywhere. There you go. A lot of people saying that.
Yeah, but how far?
Well, that's why I said.
How far could you fly without getting tired?
No. This is the thing I'm going to say.
How fast would you fly?
If you've got the ability to fly, right, but you don't have Superman's invincibility, you ain't going nowhere because the minute you go up there, you're going to freeze.
True.
The minute you fly at that speed,
Well, you got to fly low.
you're going to freeze, though, if you go at speed.
Yeah,
And
true.
if you go over the waters,
Yeah, but you just wear a special suit.
that's why if you're the Flash, you're there in a second. It's just done.
I enjoyed watching the EPL show in retrospect. So good show,
Oh,
guys.
thanks, man.
It was
Thanks,
a good
Rob.
show.
Rob will probably be on next week because John is working Monday, Tuesday. So
Poor
I've got to talk to Rob. See if we can, I'm going to try do it Tuesday only because the last game is Tuesday morning, Man United.
Did he just join? Someone just joined.
Hey, I love cake.
I love cake. Just join the Discord, guys. If you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you do. We use it a lot and we communicate with everyone in there. So
Dougie, isn't that Amanda's name?
I don't know.
Oh, crazy. They both joined. Amanda joined too, I think.
Oh, there you go. Rob's available.
Yeah, there you go. So we've waved to Dougie.
Dr. Laz. You got to call him Dr. Laz on there though.
Yeah, he's Dr. Laz.
Rob is just
Yeah.
is a
So,
stage name now.
We'll probably listen. It's meant to be Monday nights every Monday, but we're going to do Tuesday again because of the last game is Man United Wolves Tuesday morning. So we want to talk about every game,
Yeah.
and I'll get John's tips for the next round in, so I can put them in.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I
we'll.
don't even know when I'm doing the AFL one.
Well, you have Sunday or Monday now.
Probably Monday.
Yeah, so you can have Monday again, and then I'll revert back to Monday the week after.
Because I can't do. Oh wait. No, next Wednesday's gonna be hard for me to do a podcast.
That's the best thing.
Robbie's available.
You guys have made my day the last 2 days. Have been dealing with some shit news with a love heart.
Who wrote that?
Reborn said, and
Oh, really?
Dr. Laz says all the best. Reborn, all the best, man. I hope everything is fine. Hopefully you.
Why can't I see that?
I'm not sure. It's come up on mine. There.
Oh, it's because I got top chat on.
Yeah, maybe.
Let
If
me
you
just
think
change
about,
that.
you can never really have only one superpower. For example, for flight, if you get higher, you need more oxygen along with the skin for going. That's what I'm saying. I'm predicting Salah's going to spit the dummy before December, Rob. So there you go. Dr. Laz is wild. He must be from Adelaide.
He is from Adelaide.
Dr. Laz isn't.
Well, actually, he's not. He's from a planet called.
No, but
What's the
Dr. Laz is not even from Adelaide. So where Dr. Laz is from, they're not allowed to pay people out about education.
Paul born in the bush. Paul could be born in the bush.
No, I think he's saying he's born in the bush.
Oh, he's born in the bush.
Yeah, Reborn, man.
Dr.
Back
Laz
to it.
is
Yeah,
wild.
Reborn. Hopefully, I hope everything's good, man. I hope,
Salah.
whatever news you've got. And I'm glad to hear that you said we're getting you through it, man. But like I said, like we said to Temp, we're there in the Discord, man. You want to chat? It's
Well,
there,
here, man. HFD is a community for everyone. So, yeah, just as I said,
I can't wait till we do the call-in. When
Call-
we do
wanna
the
get
call-in
reads on
show,
that.
Reborn's coming up.
when should we do that?
Soon. We'll do it soon. Once we've got more people and we know they're going to be on, because we can have get a few of minutes. We're not going to have your picture up or anything. It's just going to be your voice. And if you're willing to come on the call-in, we're going to ask everyone if they're willing. And yeah.
Good luck, Toby, on your semi-final, buddy. I hope you win.
Which football does Toby play?
I don't know.
Round ball or egg ball?
I think round.
You talking about soccer?
Do they play semi-finals in soccer? No.
They do in Australia.
Whatever you play, man. Good
All
luck.
the best, man. HFD is with you. You have HFD's blessing. Because of the Saudi offer, Reborn saying that's gotten out of control. Oh, yeah. You're talking about Salah, yeah, maybe. Good luck, Toby. As next coach, I'd say go out there and make sure you walk off with no regrets. Very good advice for finals.
Do you have any regrets leaving off the field?
Off the field?
Like on the field, sorry.
No, I don't. I try to leave everything
on.
on the field, yeah.
Good way to be.
Always. Don't regret anything. Even though I'm a striker, like, listen, and people might laugh at me and say, well, you haven't played at any good level, whatever, but I've played at a pretty decent level
Yeah.
for a long time now, and I'd never regret anything, man. Even if I've missed a chance that's like cost us, it's just like I missed a penalty. I haven't missed many, but I missed a penalty
Well,
once.
that's just a
We were 1-0 up.
That's a human error.
No, but we were 1-0 up, and I missed a penalty,
Yeah.
and then we ended up losing 2-1, and I just...
Yeah.
The fact that I keep taking them is like, they want me to take the penalty, so I never regret it, man. No.
I play Australian rules football with people with intellectual disabilities
In
in
Melbourne.
Melbourne, Australia. Cool,
Oh,
man.
that's awesome, dude.
I hope you win, man. Good luck.
That's really good, man.
HFD is behind you guys. What's the team called? What's the
That's
team called?
awesome, bro. Good luck, Toby. Temp says, Dr. Laz, I was born at the Glenelg Community Hospital. It's still open. The hospital I was born at doesn't exist.
I was born at Queen Victoria.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
Were you there too?
Yes.
Born in the same hospital.
In Rose Park.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
where I
it
was born.
doesn't exist.
Were you born there?
Yeah.
I thought-
All of us were. But that's,
Was every Greek born there in the 80s?
I think so. I think it was the doctor. My dad said they knew it was like Greek doctors.
I was born there, man. It's a what apartments now. So
Paul, I found out recently the SA police took more mental patients to hospital in the last year than ambulances did. What? SA police? What, is that
I
a
found out
fact?
recently police took more mental patients to hospital.
Super good luck, Toby. Dude, I love that, what Toby said. That's real good.
Super good luck, Toby. Super good luck, man. Hope it all goes well, man.
Yeah.
Let us know. I want you to come into the chat. Dr. Laz,
Toby,
what?
has Toby joined the Discord?
Toby, I want you to come on the footy show or whatever show you see and let us know exactly how you went.
Toby,
Love to know.
Paul, is Paul joined the Discord? Paul, in the linked comment, have you guys joined the EPL Tipping Comp? Come on, man. Free HFD hoodie for the winner. Get in there. Join the Discord so you can talk to us.
Get in there, spark your hair.
Mason Ard Panthers. There you go. The best thing about the Discord is you can talk to us anytime. And when we go live, we always post it there.
I got to start posting more there, but yeah.
So we always do. You'll know we're going live and join that tipping comp. Come on, guys.
And we get notifications when someone writes in there. So
That's right. Well, I know straight away.
if you guys want to ask a question or talk to us, just yeah.
Chris is in as himself, and I'm in there as the HFD media. I'm as the actual name, so you'll know it's me.
So yeah, join it, guys.
Join
it. Do what you got to do. But
That's
yeah,
good,
good luck
man.
again, Toby. Good luck. What
That's
position
real
do you
good,
play?
man. That's real good that he does that.
I know. I think Dr. Laz freaked out Paul a bit.
He's like, Dr. Lads, what? And he's like, cry laughing.
Well,
Dr. Lads is scary, man. He's got a fish head.
Dr. Laz is
You know
scary
what I mean?
because mental health issues are in the rise and the paramedics are coping with the influx of people with multiple health.
Commodities. Really? By the way, for Adelaideans who like whiskey, my good friend Olivia will be hosting a tasting soon. If you're interested, let me know. Olivia is a whiskey queen. It's a great night. Oh, Mazed Panthers.
Where's that? Oh, Maze Plan. Where's that, Dr. Laz? Whereabouts? Tell everyone in the chat.
Well, do you like whiskey?
Huh?
Do you like Scotch whiskey, or do you like different like Canadian?
I
pub
like
or
it with
something?
I like it with like Coke. Can drink Johnny Walker and Coke.
See,
on
Johnny
the
Walker.
on the rock.
Johnny Walker. I think you got to put Johnny Walker.
Yeah,
I
nice.
think Johnny Red has to have Coke because
Yeah, it does.
because it's shit.
It is shit.
But I think if you get a good malt whiskey, neat or on the rocks.
On the rocks. Yeah, on the rocks.
Yeah,
I like
agree.
it on the rocks.
I agree. I like neat. I
Not
actually
bad
like,
on the
I
rocks.
actually
I
like
don't
neat.
love it. I don't love it, but I
Yeah.
don't hate it.
I hated it young.
Like I'm a gin guy.
Yeah, but I hated it young. But I could grab a Scotch
Yeah.
now with my dad and just it doesn't. It's nice now.
Do you mind if I send a funny clip to the Discord? Yeah, go for it.
Do whatever you want, man. You're in the Discord to.
Uzo
associate
and
with us,
Coke.
man.
Nah, man. Uzo's bad.
I don't like Uzo.
I don't like Uzo either.
I had it neat the other day. Remember, I showed you I
I know people that love Uzo and Coke though.
Some
It's
people
very
love it.
It's popular.
I think Uzo drink it without anything.
I just can't. I got drunk on Uzo once, and that was it.
That's like my dad.
Oh, nah.
Most likely it will be in the CBD. No, these whiskeys are not for mixing. Yeah, I know, because
Okay.
you're doing a whiskey tasting. They're malt whiskeys. They're good ones.
Well, put it in the Discord, Dr. Laz, and put the details in there, and hopefully someone hits you guys up.
My dad used to be not best mates, but he used to be very close mates with this guy that was the biggest whiskey dealer in the Southern Hemisphere. And
Oh,
it was here
nice.
in Adelaide. And he gave him a nip of Bowmore's Bicentennial.
Yeah.
And the nip was worth like $2,000
Wow.
because a bottle was worth like 12
They're expensive, man. Like you go, even if you go to Dan Murphy's, there's some really expensive.
Well, at the
bottles.
time, Bowmore's Bicentennial was the most
Yeah.
expensive bottle of Scotch in the world. It's not
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was like next level.
Drink responsibly, guys. Drink responsibly.
I'll play on the halfback flank. There you go. Halfback flank is a good position, man.
Be
You've got
liquid
to be
with Coke,
talented
yeah.
player to be there.
Yeah.
I love
halfback flank, yeah.
fine whiskey. 25 years old.
I mean, you gotta have that acquired taste for it. I
that
guess.
would be like licorice with Coke. I don't like. See, Footinir, as we know, likes everything Greek because she likes feta, she likes Greek coffee, and she likes ouzo.
She's very Greek.
That's what I'm saying. But
I don't like ouzo.
No, but a lot of Greeks are like that. They've liked that stuff because they grew up having it. So
yeah, but see me, I'm being different. I hate ouzo.
yeah, but it's because you got
I don't
drunk
like
on
olives.
it. Yeah, it's because of methizest with ouzo. You got drunk on it.
Oh no! I just don't like licorice.
Nah, but you said you got drunk on it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And
Like me,
yeah.
you know, I like beer, right? But I don't really like Heineken anymore because I got smashed.
Oh, man, I don't like Heineken at all.
Because I got smashed on it when I was
It's
young.
gross.
But I like Beck's. I like the other ones. But Heineken one night got me drunk and I don't,
Heineken, yeah.
you know. It's
Yeah.
true though. Like it's true. It's like I'm saying, it's like, you know, like when we having the debate about halloumi and feta, right?
Yeah.
And I know people don't like when you say this. No one's really right because it's just your opinion. Do you know what I mean? And that's true, right?
Yeah.
It's just everyone's opinion. But obviously I'm Cypriot, so I grew up eating halloumi. I'm going to like halloumi.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Like, Maisonade Panthers, feeder football. That's killer, man. Very nice. Those bottles are $500 plus, he's saying the one, the fine whiskey. In Greece, the Greeks refused to mix Coke. My dad would never mix Coke with ouzo.
I never even thought. When I was younger, when we used to drink it, I never thought about doing that.
If you said to my
But who
dad,
does that here in Australia? It's in
they do it
Australia?
here, yeah.
Nah.
But I think it's shit. I agree. If I've ever had an ouzo with someone, I'll sit there and have a nip of ouzo. I'll never have
Mix
it with
it.
Coke. No way.
I'll never have ouzo full stop anymore. That's
Yeah,
I'm
see,
done.
there you go.
I'm done with ouzo,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
But well, it is what it is, man. I don't drink much anymore anyway.
Nah, neither do I.
I'm not a big drinker.
I've never really been a big drinker. I've just,
Nah.
but I do, you know, I don't.
Yeah, you just
Is what it is. It's the best. Nah, no way. But again, like I said, it's the best to you because, like I said, no one's. You know, like when we have
everyone's
all
got their own thing.
no, you know, like when we have all these debates, I was thinking about it. And it's like, you know what? No one's actually right. It's just your opinion.
Well, it's what you like.
Exactly, it's
Yeah.
your opinion. And you know what they
You
always
might
say:
like this, they might like
the
that.
minute you think your opinion is fact, you become obnoxious.
Well, it's fact to you,
That's what I'm saying. But the minute you
not
think it's
not to
Exactly,
everyone.
because-
It's my.
but
fact.
that's what makes the world great. We all have different
yeah,
opinions.
of course.
Isn't it?
I
That's-
mean,
that's-
yeah, but the world wouldn't continue if we.
I sent the clip on the Discord and he's laughing. Once we're off, man, we'll check it out.
We'll check it out,
and I'll
man.
reply.
Thanks, Temp.
I'll check it out. Don't worry.
We'll have a look.
He's already laughing, says. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
So what's next for HFD, man? Any what's incoming before we go?
Well,
We've
There's
got
we think there's a watch along Friday. We're not 100% sure yet, but there should be a watch along Friday.
hopefully Johnny G.
I think Johnny's doing a watch along
bought
Friday.
for
We
himself.
think.
Hopefully he
By
gets it
himself.
done.
If he doesn't, I'll go live gaming. We'll just
We'll
sort
see
it
how we
out.
go. Saturday I'll do. There's going to be a watch along AFL
Saturday.
Saturday night.
So anything Sunday?
We'll see. I'm going to the game on
So
Sunday.
maybe not Sunday, but Monday you'll probably do
Monday I'll probably do the AFL game.
the AFL show. Tuesday night we'll do the EPL show,
Yep.
and then Wednesday.
Yep.
Are we confirmed on that topic? Should we say it? We're gonna do
When?
Wednesday.
I can't because I'm working.
Are you working?
My first day shift.
Our first day shift.
And I'll be
We
too
might do
tired.
gaming Wednesday then.
Week after I can do Wednesday again.
We can probably. So what's you're doing Wednesday, Thursday next week?
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday.
But the week after I can do Wednesday.
Yeah, so we'll probably do gaming. But the next topic for HFD podcast will be, it was Amanda's topic, will be if there's anyone, past or present, in history that you
Alive
could
or
have,
dead.
alive or dead, we'll shorten it obviously, but anyone past or present that you could have a coffee with, who would it be? Or
Yeah.
a drink. Anyone you could have a drink
Don't
with.
answer that now because
Don't answer it now, but that will be the next topic.
Yeah.
So yeah, if they're all going to start answering.
Yeah, I know.
Dr. Laz, that's a great dad joke. Wait, I gotta read this. Where?
What's the
My
question?
doctor told me to cut my drinking to improve my health. I didn't notice, no matter what pair of scissors I used.
I think there was a question
That's
for
a
me and you.
definite dad joke, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Temp?
KP and Chris C. What's your favorite sushi manga YouTube video? The best is car rides with ethnic
Now, do you know what I reckon the best is? Because I'm going to tell you now, me and Chris do it every time. You know what the best one is? There's two. I agree. The fish and chip shop that Dr. Laz is saying. Because
fish and chip shop
the
is the
fish and
best
chip
one.
shop is like watching my dad and his brother. When we had our shop.
What was it?
My brother George rang me and he goes, dude,
Gonna want the
he goes, the tips, man, the tips there. George
that's
rang me.
That's the best one.
George rang me and goes, dude, was that like watching Baba and Theo Con? I go, 100, because we had a shop for years. Exactly like them.
Yeah.
And the other one, that is us. We do it. we do it is when they're at the front doors, wogs saying goodbye.
It's true.
Every wog. And me and Chris do it. We'll do it today. We'll go out there. We'll say goodbye here, front door, at the car. It's just what we do.
That's what we do.
And they do it, man. And, you know, I comment. They wrote back to me on a comment. You know what I wrote to them? They wrote about the watering the concrete, right? It was a video. Yeah. And I wrote, my Thea waters the concrete every day. And then he wrote back to me, he goes, and twice on Sunday. My Thea, you know when there was water restrictions? My Thea was at the front. Water, and the guys from SA Water come, they're like, oh, excuse me, you can't do that. They're going to lock her up, dude. And she was like, yeah, no worries. And when they turned around, she kept watering.
That's the best.
KB's Papa Dad is wild. Yeah, man.
I love my favorite is the Kalamata Fish and Chips. That one.
Look up
Fatter
Football. That's the lake that I played in Division B. I will definitely look it up, Toby. Good on you, man. Keep it up.
The reason I like Kalamata Fish and Chips as well is because, like, pretty much I'm from Kalamata. Those parts of Greece.
Well, I grew up. Yeah. Listen, my dad has been in shops since he was a kid. Like my bapu had a Gaffanil in Cyprus. Here we had the most popular shop in Glenelg. Before I was born, they ran it. Like my dad and his cousins. Then we had a shop for years. We had 2 shops. Then me and John had a shop. I've been in shops.
You're a shop.
No, but growing up, my dad and his brother, I like them.
Like it just reminded you of that. Yeah, that's.
Can
that's
I tell you the funniest thing? I'll tell you the funny thing. When I was in a shop, no one take this as anything racial, but when all the Australians will come in and they don't know that garlic sauce and tzatziki is the same thing, this guy used to come in to me and he'll go, oh man, can I have a lamb gyros? No garlic sauce, extra tzatziki. That's what he used to say to us. And I used to go, yeah, no worries, man. No garlic sauce, extra tzatziki. and we'd all crack up laughing. And I was like, we'd like turn around like, you reckon he knows? And they're like, no way. My dad goes, they don't know. He goes, they think it's different, right? And they'll come in and say it. No garlic sauce, extra tzatziki. And we'll just crack up laughing. Yeah, no worries. Because we'll play along with it. We'll go, yeah, no worries.
You know what? That's the best.
Yeah, the Sushi Mango skit. That's the one, yeah. But they'll do it all the time.
Yeah, that's right, Futini.
And we just used to play along with it.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Because you like that. Sometimes you can't keep a straight face when they say it.
I went and saw them live, Sushi Mango.
I was meant to go, but remember when it got cancelled?
Yeah, I went to the other one.
Yeah, I couldn't go to the second one.
So they were good.
Yeah, I was unlucky I wasn't there.
Nah, they were really good.
How good was it as well when they trolled the Prime Minister?
Oh, yeah.
What was his name? Who was it at the time?
ScoMo.
Dude.
Was it ScoMo?
Yeah, they were ripping him.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't know what he was in for, and they ripped him, bro.
They did.
Like, that was funny, man.
Nah, they're great.
Oh,
they've got their own podcast as well.
Yeah, they're good. Futini, when they come in, Futini, and they're doing the tzatziki garlic, you, as a Greek, whatever, Cypriot, and once you get used to it and you can keep a straight face and play on it, is so funny, man. So funny.
Jeez. I
want to go to their restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah, they got a new restaurant opened up and it's all like food from like your Yaz kitchen. So you go there, you know the cups.
Yeah.
You got those cups.
Yeah.
And you feel like you're in and the decor is like going to your
Lygon Street.
Yeah, it's the decor is like going to your Yaz house.
Every skit they do is like my Yaz house.
Yeah, but like the restaurant's that, bro.
Yeah, that's the best. I'll be in tears. I'll get emotional. You know which one's really good if you haven't seen it? I know we're plugging them a lot. You know, if they can plug us, it'll be good too.
It would be nice.
You know which one's really good?
What?
When they do the way that their yayas pronounce the names. There's just a skit of them and they're like pronouncing Australian names.
Yeah.
Because they do Eileen. My Uncle Nick, right? My mum's brother was married to this Irish lady called Eileen. He's still married to her.
Yeah.
For 30 years. As long as I can remember, my yaya would not call her Eileen. She'll call her Eileen. And they get it. In one of them, they go, Eileen. And he goes, Eileen. And I was in tears. I'm like, that was exactly like my yaya, man.
Because we can relate to it. That's why it's so funny.
Bro. Send the King of the North to a HFD. Listen, I'm going to Melbourne in mid-September. Me and Jess are going for a longer period this time. If I can go there, I'll go there.
Go with the King.
If I could go there, I'll 100% go there. I don't know if it would be how.
Well, if I go over, like, if there's any Port Adelaide games playing over in Melbourne, I might go.
Yeah.
We'll see how we go, but.
Feeder Football Division B. That's the one that we're going to check out for Toby. I'm definitely going to check that out.
We will check that out, Toby. No worries.
Because he retracted it. He's saying he must have misspelled it. Yeah, no worries, Toby. That's wild.
No
man.
worries,
Good on you.
Toby. Good luck, man.
Listen,
Put it in the Discord. If you're a part of our Discord,
yeah, join the Discord and put it
put
in
the
there.
link in there and we'll check it out.
The pronouncing of stuff, man, is the best because it's exactly like my aunties. You know, now when I try to get my aunties and like my ya's not alive now, but tell them how to pronounce things, and they say,
It's like my grandma.
Yeah.
My yeah.
Oh, look at it. Pumpkin seed eating skit cracks me up every time.
Yeah. No, they're good. They're good. They're on top of their game.
You know why? My dad, right, is very modern, but my dad is like them about, you know, like things like about the doctor and that. Like, my dad would be like, you know, oh, you don't need to do that. Just do this. Like, shit that they would do. Like, remember I told you about, Paul Carrots, right? Remember back in the day I went to school with him. Paul, my friend Paul, he played for the Joeys. Like, he was going on to play for Australia, like soccer. And his dad owned a pallet factory, right? And he shot himself this nail gun. It went too powerful. It went through the pallet and into his leg.
Ouch.
And it went into his bone. And my Theo Chris, you know what he said?
What?
Paul was like there with a nail in his leg from a nail gun. And Theo Chris goes, I guess Paul, because I'll just get the hammer and I'll pull it out. And Paul was like, fucking dad, get away from me. Like, but he was being serious. He was going to get the hammer and try to pull it out.
He never pulled anything out, man.
Dude, it would have broke his bone.
Oh my god.
But that's what they like. And Sushi
Yeah.
Mango, they get it. Because they get that the ethnics are like that. They think
They
like
do.
that. They're like,
They do.
my
No,
dad.
they're good. They're good.
Well, my brother Chris broke his ankle when he was 14. And you know what my dad did?
What?
My dad stopped here because the ambulance didn't rock up to the ground in time. My dad took him in the back of the Datsun to go to Flinders, but my dad stopped here to tell everyone. Chris was in the back seat with a broken ankle.
And he's like, oh,
We walked out and he was freaking out. But goes, I came home he's like, shut up now. I just came home to tell everyone. He had a broken ankle. He's telling him to shut up.
oh man.
Does anyone know why they call themselves Sushi Mango?
I don't know why.
I don't know. I've never. Probably something it's like Raka Raka. You know how they came up with
Well,
that?
no, that's because of.
I know, but I'm
Baraka.
saying there'll be a reason. Like they come up with it years ago, and it was just their name, like because of Paraka. There'll be a reason.
There'd be a reason. It's like HFD. Everyone's gonna go, why's it called HFD?
Yeah, exactly. There's a reason.
There's a reason.
Exactly.
So
Sushi, they are funny, man.
they are.
The day that Sushi Mango are plugging us will be a big day. Because
Be a massive day.
We're plugging them. We gotta collaborate, dude. It was a Datsun, not a 120Y. The one my dad had was a 240K, and we had a TE Cortina. It was a beast.
I had a Cortina once.
My dad's TE, the 250, the square one.
We had the chassis was rusted.
Dude, my dad's one had a 250 in it, which was way too big for it. It was a 6-cylinder.
Yeah.
The thing flew. It blew V8s off the road because they were meant to be 4 cylinders, and they brought out this 6-cylinder version. Flew, bro. The Datsun 240K was a beast.
They don't make cars like they used to.
No. And then my dad had a Toyota Corona.
Corona.
It was wild.
It's wild.
The name Sushi Mango originated from Joe Salentieri's son, who, on an eventful evening when he and his brother Carlo were trying to think of a name for their comedy group, yelled Sushi Mango whilst running about the house. There you go. So it just came out of nowhere.
So it doesn't really mean anything.
Because they're cousins, aren't they?
No, I think they're brothers.
I think they're first cousins, those two.
I thought they're brothers.
And the other guy is either their mate or...
No, I thought they're brothers.
Oh, maybe. I thought they were first cousins. But you might be right, yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. Sushi Mango, they're awesome. Maybe one day we'll be on their show.
Imagine we have a collab with Sushi Mango.
That'd be wild.
Be the best.
One day.
That'd
Why
be
not?
the
Why not?
best.
Why not?
Imagine a collaboration with Sushi Mango.
That would be awesome.
That would be wild, man. They are
They're
brothers.
brothers. There you go.
Joe and Carlo are brothers.
There you go. Brothers and
You
cousins.
know what? I love the other guy.
There was a Greek guy.
Oh,
at
that's
one
what he's
point.
saying, brother.
Are they both? Are they
No,
Greek?
Italians.
I heard they're half Italian, half Greek.
Yeah, maybe. They probably are.
Huh.
Or the fish and chip one is based on Greeks,
They do it so well.
but they do the Italian side of things well too.
They
I
do.
don't know.
I think I'm definitely Italian, but I think half of them are Greek. Maybe half.
The other guy's funny too, man.
The other guy's funny too. Yeah. He's
Like
funny too.
he looks Australian.
But you know when
he's
they
not.
first started, there was another Greek guy in the
Yeah,
background.
maybe.
You remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vince is wild. Yeah, the other dude. Andrew Manfrey
his
is the cousin.
cousin,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
There was 4 originally, but then now there's 3.
Brothers are what? Dude, they're all the 3 of them. I love that guy, the other dude, when he dresses up as the old lady, because he's like a bit muscly.
Yeah.
He looks fucking hilarious. Vince, that's Vince, isn't it? Thank you. No worries, Toby.
No worries, Toby. Anyway.
Andrew Munfrey. Okay. That's wild. That's killer. Whoa, it's been a good show. It's been a good show, hasn't it?
I mean, look, we've talked about superheroes.
We've talked about a lot.
Talked about a lot. Yeah, it kind of flowed pretty well tonight. So
It flowed very well. We even got the new King of the North car wash.
Yeah, I mean, it was unfortunate that King of the North couldn't make it tonight. It's probably, I bet he's sleeping.
We got the King. We can.
Probably snoring on his
we can go
lounge.
between both of them. We'll
Clocking off all. No worries, Dr. Laz. We're about to go as well.
Have a great day tomorrow. Yeah, no worries, Robert.
Guy is back. He just finished
Just
work.
finished work. How good. I changed to the other background out of nowhere.
But yeah, we're about to finish now too.
What's my last name?
Hi.
You have a last name.
Do I?
I like them both. I just want to see it. I want to see it change on the screen. That's wicked.
We can just change backgrounds the way we
I
want.
know it's the best. Listen, guys, before we go, anyone new, please like, share, subscribe, join the EPL Tipping Comp. We got to get John. I don't think John's joined. It's in the link. Join the Discord. That's in the description. I think Temp just joined it. Amanda joined it. So we're getting more people. The Discord is getting bigger.
Yeah.
So get people in there. Get your friends in there. Share it. And just joined. There you go.
Just join.
So he joined the Tipping Comp, I think.
Ah. Yeah, join, guys. And also, like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for all notifications.
And listen, I've made the rule that me, Chris, and Guy can't win the hoodie.
No, what I said in the chat is if I win it, I'll donate it to someone in the chat.
There you go. So if Chris wins it, all right.
That's what I'll do.
That's what I'll do. That's what John will do too. We're not even asking him. If me, you, or John win it, it's getting donated to. Yeah, but I'll do a wheel spin.
But John doesn't even have a
John's like,
shirt yet.
I'm keeping it. No, but I've already made the rule for him. Yeah, as a HFD member, you can't win it, so you have to donate it.
I'll donate it mine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
If I win it.
Did you write it in the chat?
I did, but I don't think you saw it.
I didn't see it. No. Nice guys. We made the rule for him. You're doing it too, man. You're hashtag nice guy now because we've made a rule for you. Well,
so, yeah, join it, guys. And as I said, hit the bell for notifications so you know exactly
and
when we go live.
If you share it, like it, subscribe, it's good.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends about us. We're interactive. We're friendly.
So
we're nice guys. Hashtag
there'll
nice guys.
be quite a few shows going till, like we said, watch along. No, nothing tomorrow. Friday, Saturday, maybe not Sunday. Monday, Tuesday. AFL show, Premier League show. Wednesday I'll do gaming since there's going to be no podcast.
Yeah, and the week after we'll do another podcast like this. It's just hard with work, so we'll see how we go. But there'll be, like as I said, other shows popping up like the footy show and
Harry gone.
Harry
gone. Harry Maguire. There you go. Harry Maguire. That's a big topic. So John can't make it this week, but then he'll have all these Mondays free after that. So it'll be me and Rob this week to talk about the first week of Premier League.
Yeah.
And you and will Rob be on there? Will John be on there on Sunday?
I don't know.
Could be three of you again, maybe.
Depends when we do it.
If you do it Monday, no, he's not. He can't.
Unless it's Sunday.
Yeah, but you said Monday.
We'll see how we go with time because I can't do it Sunday. The only reason because I'm going to the footy.
But then as of the week after, John will be back for Mondays.
Yeah.
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Because we'll push the Premier League one back to Monday as of then.
Yeah. But, guys,
it was
great show. Don't forget, check out the merch, hfdmerch.myspreadshop.com.au for all your merch needs. Go check it out.
There's some of the old one. But that there is the hoodie that you can win or the Stay Hunky one. Whichever one, we'll ask you which one you prefer.
Yeah, whoever wins it, we'll ask
you which hoodie or, if you want a jumper like this one, like... you might want one like this, like I'm wearing. Whatever. But, it's...
And next year, we'll probably, for the footy tipping, we'll probably do the same thing.
Yeah, instead of...
It's easier.
Yeah. Made it easier for you.
Yeah.
But, on that note, guys, it was really good, like we said.
It was good, guys. Thank you so much for coming in.
What's up for you, man? You're not working tomorrow? Night shift?
Night shift tomorrow. So, no show tomorrow, guys.
No. So we'll be... There probably won't be a podcast next week, but we'll do gaming instead. There'll be a gaming night.
Yeah.
So me and Temp will be on DayZ. Temp will be there with
guys, Temp or whoever, if you guys ever need to chat or
Yeah, Reborn, like you said.
I know we live in different time zones, but just just drop us a line on Discord, and we'll be happy to chat, man.
Don't you love that?
We're always here.
Don't you love that from good old Yorgo? Good night, all. Don't forget.
Stay hunky.
Can you do one for us, like old hunky food dudes? And remember. No, the way you used to do it when you used to go.
And remember.
No, the one you used to do, you like this. Chris would go. You've been on another episode of Hunky
Food
Dudes.
And remember, stay hunky.
Stay wild and hunky, Reeves says. Yeah, Reeves.
Take care, spark your hair, stay hunky.
Did Reborn join? Reeves, did you join the tipping comp? You better
Stay wild. I love that.
Stay wild and hunky. All right, guys, take it easy.
Stay there, guys.
Real good night.
Stay hunky.
GT's
Stay wild.
cracking up laughing. Take
See
it
you
easy.
guys. See you guys.